cannot afford to stay drunk.
Why?
We don't have any money.
Yeah.
What, you know how he gets his money?
He doesn't have any money.
How does he get his money?
We don't have any money.
How do you get your money?
They say they don't have any, Jerry.
We don't.
Jerry, let me give you a chance to make your point here in just a moment.
Okay.
Okay, girls, shrimp's out of the oven. Go call Dad while I go get the rolls.
Only one frozen shrimp really tastes like fresh shrimp. Sea-Pack Oven Crunchy Shrimp. Great tasting shrimp you bake in just 10 minutes. Sea-Pack.
Now's the time to find all watches on sale at Golden Gems Montgomery Ward. We're one of the top sellers of these famous brand name watches. Save 60% on these elegant diamond dial Jules Jurgensens. Save 40% on these classic Seikos. Save 33% on the Citizen Wingman chronograph. Save on watches for every occasion. No wonder Golden Gems is one of America's fastest growing jewelry stores. And all fine jewelry's 55 to 65% off. Time to save at Golden Gems Montgomery Ward.
Hey guys, Santa needs a little help this year.
Wednesday, join Channel 8's Troy Duncan and help kick off this year's Santa's Helpers Toy Drive at On the Border in Dallas's West End. Bring a toy and enjoy free food and soft drinks. For more information, call this number and help bring a lot of happiness to some needy children this Christmas.
That's a whole lot of kids.
And a whole lot of toys. So keep watching Channel 8 to see how you can share in the joy of Christmas with Santa's Helpers. In the spirit of Texas.
Hi, I'm Derek Harper.
And I'm James Donaldson of the Dallas Mavericks.
We want to invite all you high school students to join the Rally for Improvement.
It's a program to reward better school attendance and academic performance.
If you improve your attendance or your grades, you will be invited to the Rally for Improvement April 2nd.
We'll have top-name entertainment, contests, prizes, and lots of fun.
So ask your school counselors for details.
Join us on April 2nd for the Rally for Improvement in the spirit of Texas.
To be part of the audience, please send a postcard to Donahue Tickets, care of NBC, 30 Rockefeller Plaza, New York, New York, 10112. Remember, postcards only, please.
If you join us late, here are Shirley Davis and her husband, Jonathan. Jonathan is 14 years old, and yes, he is legally married to Shirley, who is 44. Shirley has 5 children by a previous marriage. Her ex-husband, Jerry Ogle, is on the satellite from Atlanta with 3 of her children.
Gotta admit, that's a really classy intro. Ooh, forgot to turn on my lights. Hey everybody. How's it going? Back on that Shenmue game. Back on my bullshit. God, I love this game a lot. Why is it so good? It's so good though. Man, it's good. What's a Shenmue lighting scheme? That's a bright boy. Sun's up. Sun's out, Shenmue's out. That's what I always say. Yeah, we'll go with this. That seems right. What's up, Babs Cassidy? Hello, Herod. Haven't been able to catch one that isn't 3 a.m. UK. Yeah, that's the idea of the Sunday fun days. Is that I can be on in the afternoon, catch people at different time zones. You know. What's up, Candles? Bored as fuck at work. Where are you working? If you want to set yourself up for success, just produce generic house music. Yeah, Otter, you guys were talking about... Oh, we're already on it, huh? Like music production? Shit. It's ruining the illusion. Shit! Stop it. Alright. Working from home. I do IT for an American fam insurance? You mean farm? Or family insurance? I don't know what that would be. But yeah, I can see that being a sort of family insurance. Alright. I could see that being a little numbing, but yeah, you probably... How many monitors do you have? And how many are dedicated to work, and how many just have something entertaining going on? Yeah, Dreamcast are just like that, popping up windows and stuff. Oh, right. Okay, so I found the other... I found something. Got a key. Mysterious key. Oh yeah, that was from the, That was from the antique place, and I'm pretty sure there's a, isn't there a locked something in the dojo? I remember some shit happens in the dojo. That's where you find the mirror, I'm pretty sure. Still haven't finished Yakuza 6. Have you finished it? No. I went back to Yakuza 0. I rolled the clock way back. So, I'm playing Yakuza 0 now. Making some headway. Oh, it's late. I didn't know it was so late. I think I spent most of the day rooting around the house. Building IKEA furniture? I find that oddly relaxing and somatic. I like building models, and it's very similar to that. But I'm glad it can be background noise for your studious work. Is it this? No. That's the, I don't think so. Wait, oh, it is. Never mind. This is the sword, right? Then you shove the sword in the wall. Hey, Carmine. It's weird seeing me not play anime games. This is an anime game. Are you kidding me? $420 Labo video was so funny. Cool, Christian. I'm glad you liked it. John worked wonders. Absolutely worked wonders with that. We are so lucky to have him as an editor. Ha! Wait, what are you... Why did I just... What? What are you doing, dude? Isn't that where the sword hole is? No. Where... Yeah! Hooah! I'm on the big TV. Ooh! Oh, I forgot to change the image. Oh, well, whatever. Life will go on. Is it behind this? Yeah, there it is. Get out of the way, Rio. Come on. Game has no audio. Wait, what? No game audio to stream. Oh, I think I know what that might be. Dang. Whoop. Fucking hell. I like how everything pops up exactly over that. There we go. Sorry, guys. Thanks for the resubs, Safali. Bonk. Yeah, sorry about that. Reinstall video drivers. It reset my output settings for some reason. Gotta have that demon audio. Yeah, it hasn't happened yet, so you didn't miss any Black Hazuki residents. Dark Japan. The Nether Realms.
Okay.
Fucking hidden goddamn rooms.
Wow, so it was a switch.
Wow, so it was a switch. Oh! Oh! So hold up, Safali's got a 2-year sub, which means I'm gonna play a song. Just because you didn't hit the button last month doesn't mean you haven't earned it. Oh yeah, so people usually ask, I'm catching up on Cinco de Mayo celebrations because I did the whitest thing I could yesterday. Went to a Yeah Yeah Yeahs and LCD Sound System concert. So I apologize to the culture and alcohol in Mexico. I didn't do the other white person thing, which is make a big deal about Cinco de Mayo. Got to catch up on my white appropriation. What's up, Otter? Thanks for the cheer. Nice, 1337. That's some real nerd shit. You got it. Let's see here. I want to play. What do I want to play? You got that tequila? I did. I do. I done damned. This is tequila with grapefruit seltzer and then muddled blackberry and strawberry. I'll go with this. I like this track. Play Yeah 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 as an LCD sound system? I could. I mean, this is basically just as white. I'm Mexican. Did you take advantage of my culture on Cinco de Mayo again? No, actually, I kind of missed it. No new music. I'm not playing it yet. No, I missed that one, but I'm catching back up. But Safali, thanks so much for subbing for 2 whole years. Please enjoy this. I remember how it felt. I remember. Sorry, there's some question. Oh, just kidding. Place coming together quite nice. Looks good with some natural light, but I do miss the ominous red ambiance. I do too. At night, it gets a little more atmospheric in here. And there's a couple more things we're gonna do that will add a little more light to the room. But yeah, it's coming along. I like it. Steph has a talent for creating cool spaces, and I'm very grateful for that. She's like more imaginative than I am. I think I wouldn't swing as hard as she does.
Wonder where this leads.
Into another dimension, yo. I wonder. There's further. Have you played Ni no Kuni 2? And if yes, do you recommend it to a JRPG newbie? Fan of everybody? Yes, and I think I would recommend it, actually. I think I would. It's really charming. It's got a much more active battle system than JRPGs typically did. I didn't want to go up those stairs! Thanks for the Prime sub, kid. Get back in there. Get back in there, bro. Get down that hole. We got secrets. Oh wait, I think you need, don't you need the candle or the flashlight for this part? Did you ever save that poor cat that was living in a cardboard box in the park? I'm still feeding that cat. I don't know if you can do anything beyond that.
It should be down here.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. I think you can't, like, it won't let you look or open this. This is some cool shit, though. Man. How cool would that be if you found a goddamn hidden chill-out spot and sort of got to, like, learn about your parents' life just by looking at the things that they had. Yo, is that caramel? Oh, it's matches. Okay.
These are all dried out.
Aren't matches supposed to be dry? Black, white, purr. Do I work at Funhouse? Yes, I do. That is my job. How did he even...
Armor? It looks like the name of a move.
That's awesome. Work at Sugar Pine 7? We all work at Sugar Pine 7. They moved in. So... it's cool having them around.
I can still use it.
Light it with the caramel, obviously. It's so weird that it doesn't put new items on the bottom of the inventory. Flashlight, depot map. Photo friends, mysterious scroll, dried fish. There they are, Jesus. Alright. Caped Hamster, thank you for the Prime sub. Gonna upload the God of War videos to YouTube. Yes, eventually. I'm super behind on YouTube. For a long time I was just focused on getting my stupid stream rig kind of up and going, but it's in full swing now.
They look pretty old. Did Father collect these? Or have these been here longer than that?
So I will definitely eventually catch up. I started doing it again.
Elixir of Eternal Youth. I remember my father telling me about it being used by martial arts experts in China. Where did Father get this?
Well, it clearly doesn't work because they're all dead. You're a cast member of Sugar Pine 7, so he's technically correct.
I'll try somewhere else.
Which, as we all know, is the best kind of correct. You work at Sugar Pine, you dirty millennial. That's okay, that just means I'm young. I'm young and hip. I'm never gonna die. Craniano. Thanks for the Prime sub. No, there's something...
There's nothing else.
I know! There's something on the bottom... Ah! Nice cup. Yeah, that's my Central American appropriation. I didn't get it in...
It's brighter now.
I know! You gotta look down, bro. There's something down there. I can see it. Okay. I'll just go up from the floor. Yes! Is that a kunai? What the fuck? Dad was Naruto?
I've never seen a weapon like this.
Sweet. Why do you cease all the gameplay during sub-songs? Because I'm listening to the song. It's really nothing more exciting than that.
What strange paper. It doesn't look Japanese at all. Where did Father get this?
Where could he have gone? What? We got clues?
its father when he was young. But who's that with him?
It's Lon D, bro! That's awesome. Is this L.A. Noire? It is now. This is one of the... This is when Shenmue is probably at its most interesting. Which is weird because it's just me robotically looking around this old room, but like... They're all locked? Oh. It did... Well, it's funny you say Ryu from Street Fighter. It looks like, what's his name? The dude from Virtua Fighter? Jack? No, not Jackie. Akira? Yeah. Because Akira even has like the torn...
Something's inside?
Torn gi sleeves, I thought.
It says good luck. Some kind of amulet? What an unusual shape. It's probably not from Japan.
We make normally shaped things here. I'm hyped about Yakuza winning the contest for Persona 5 dancing game. Wait, what is that? I haven't even heard that. Would you mind if I use you for an art style experiment? Your actual answer doesn't matter since I'm working on it, though. No, I'm very excited for that. I love seeing the stuff you do. I am excited now. You realize how jingoistic this game is? Yeah, that's what makes it the best game, because Japan is the best country on the planet. What the fuck is this?
It's a paperweight.
Ah. Thank you. It's not often that this game actually answers questions you have as you have them.
Zodiac signs? These are also Chinese.
King Killer Chronicles is very good. I got about halfway through the first book, and I really enjoyed it. I just kind of fell out of it. I don't know why.
That's strange.
Persona 5 dancing games that will getting Yakuza costumes? Alright. That's awesome. I really need to... There's no reason for me to not play those. I love rhythm games, and Atlas is also... I like Atlas. So was it... Oh wait, what was it? I guess I gotta look at that hidden thing.
I can still use it.
If the time gets too low, will they force me out of this area? They probably will, right? I'll just have to come back tomorrow. Will the candles still be on? Will I run out of matches? This is what my concern is right now. Morgana's getting a Sonic costume. I did see that. Morgana wearing like a Sonic hoodie. That was delightful. Boy, he didn't even wait. He just went for it.
It's beautiful. I wonder who used it.
So, you're bitching about the shape of a charm, and you're into this comb? Leo is a weird gentleman. A weird fella. Walked away right and said something about King Killer. What I missed? I just said they're a good series of books. That's all. I can vouch for him. A+ fantasy. Although I will for maybe, I don't know for better or worse, but some aspects of it do remind me of the...
It's beautiful.
Was it Dragonlance with like Drizzt? How Kvoth is just like this all-around righteous dude. Like, okay, alright. There's a whole lot of that going on sometimes. How do you... Just dudes that are too cool for school. Focus on them. There we go.
I wonder if it's a sign. It seems to be sealed. I wonder if it's a sign.
Kvoth is an all-around righteous. He's got his own damage. Story definitely focuses on him as the main character, though. Yeah, admittedly, I only read about half the first book. And in that, it does seem like he's just the coolest dude who can't be beat. More,
Hachiri-san? Some kind of medicine? It looks pretty old. Maybe my father used it.
Hope you avenge your dad. I'm trying, man. Oh, it's the same crest. Hazuki Bowls.
It's our family crest. A sake cup.
That seems like
Does this have something to do with my
the
family?
most annoying way to ever drink anything. I definitely get the he can't be beat situation, but you gotta keep in mind the story is him telling the story of how his life went up to that point. So obviously he comes out winning in all the situations in his story. I didn't consider that. I didn't consider the unreliable narrator aspect of it. It's funny, I heard a lot of people make that defense for Dragon Age 2, but
What's that? Hey, it looks
didn't
like a
save it for me.
What could that talisman mean?
It doesn't make it better. I mean, it's still good, don't get me wrong. It's just sometimes it feels like, oh, it just adds a little context that makes a little less this guy's invincible. Okay. Because, yeah, so far he can do anything, he can learn anything. He plays music, and he knows magic, and he could bone chicks if he wanted to. And he had, like, a really hard life, but he got through it okay.
I wonder if it's a
playing through Dragon Age 2, I'm really enjoying it, but I realize it's not as good as the first.
It seems to be
Man, it's not even in the same league as the first game. Dragon Age Origins is I consider one of the, like, top A+ of all-time CRPGs that have ever been made. IMO, it's basically the story of a kid with a perfect memory who learned how to abuse it early on. That makes sense, yeah. I can see that. I think it's also that the story kind of opens with him fighting, like, demon spiders. So you get, like, him being a badass, and then also him knowing everything. So it seems like they prep him up early to be like, he's good at fighting, he's good at talking, he's good at singing, he's good at magic, and he is who you want to be in this hard, righteous world. And it's well written, but for me, I'm also like, man, this story construct, I've read this a lot, of, like, the main dude who's perfect, It's funny, there's, it's Mary Sue, but for dudes, and I don't know what the term... Is there a term for that? Because it's pretty much... Because it's everything? It's not so uncommon.
Gotta find a candle.
Gotta light the candle. Skyrim had a problem with the main character being able to learn everything, too. Gary Sue? Is that it? Really? Oh, man. That's pretty good. Alright. I'll roll with that. Gary Stew. I mean, Skyrim didn't have a main character. You were the main character, and your choices were pretty binary. You didn't have a whole lot of, definition. You were just kind of an empty shell in this world.
I wonder if there are any clues here.
It's very thought-provoking.
Even a starving eagle never steals. Like my father always said, never cheat, even during a struggle.
That's actually a pretty fucking great saying. Yeah. He's got that sticky fingers. He can just lift everything with just his fingertips. What the hell's the point of lighting that candle? Gonna ring the boyfriend. Was lovely to have a quick pop in. Cool. Thanks for dropping in. You have nothing but good news and wonderful times. Oh, there's a light switch.
Maybe the electricity works. If I had a light bulb, it may just work.
Light bulb? Huh.
I can use the light if I put a bulb in.
A bulb. You can, like, start to hear his accent sometimes. Where... I don't remember where you get light bulbs. Put a candle in the socket. It make light now. So I need a bulb, presumably, so I can read this thing, this seal that I guess he can't read in the dark. Oh, there's another thing to light. I don't know if lighting all this stuff makes any difference. Is the voice actor Japanese? I don't know. I actually don't know anything about the voice cast for this game, aside from that they are wonderful and lovely and they do everything great. Not a fan of power fantasy in general. It works for people for a time. There's nothing wrong with it, I don't think. It's popcorn, it's fun. But some people get a little too into it, you know. They base their life around it. They think that that's how the world works. I wonder if that's the next step, you know, in terms of social consciousness, is making sure that kids know that what they're watching is fantasy. Because I think
what's it doing?
I think there are a lot of issues today with a lot of, I mean, not that it's a huge problem, most people get through it, but there's definitely a phase of life, an awkward phase of life, where a lot of people think that life is supposed to work like media. And maybe he gave people a heads up, like, hey, just so you know, this is not real. I never remember, like, it seemed obvious to me, but it was a little more... It's a little more subversive than I guess I was prepared to understand. I figured it out well after the fact. So I need a light bulb. That's my takeaway. That's the only thing I don't have that apparently I need. I don't know if those are at stores. Also, it's 1 a.m. They let me stay out this late? I guess they don't force you to bed if you're in the hidden room.
Why didn't my father tell me about it?
School might adapt? Yeah.
I didn't know there was a basement. Is the Phoenix Mirror down here?
Did they not let you out until you get it? Oh, okay. Yeah, they let me stay up till after midnight. That's interesting. Usually the game won't let you get into sequences that prevent you from going to sleep. Because, like, what happens if you stay up all night?
Already bedtime.
That's not realistic. Now we're good. Wait. No, it's more time to... Okay. I was thinking, so I have a rotating Windows background wallpaper, and the Windows color scheme is meant to complement it. Like, you can have it automatically do that. So as my, like, wallpaper fades into a new dominant color, all my taskbars and stuff kind of rotate colors too. It's really fucking cool. I love that function. But occasionally, that will interrupt a game. Like the... I guess it's given equal CPU time with games, which sometimes can make games stutter and stuff when it cycles colors. Unless it's full screen, then it typically doesn't mind. But am I gonna have a weird nightmare? So I was wondering if the color cycling was causing the emulator to get weird, but no, it's mostly loading. Demonic birds. Probably because it's refreshing the Windows Explorer process whenever it does it. I mean, potentially. Gunk, gunk. Well, I'm pretty sure I've tossed this house up and down, and I never found a light bulb. I would expect that something like that would be in a convenience store. Oh gosh, I don't think I fed the cat yesterday. I got some dried fish. What's up, Andrew?
I have to be sure not to waste this.
Anyone playing Frostpunk? It's funny you bring that up, Craniano. I just bought that and installed it. And I was like, maybe I'll stream it today. Maybe. A lot of games I want to play today. I want to get back into Overwatch. There's Frostpunk. There's BattleTech came out. Obviously Shenmue. More StarCraft 2. God of War. Frostpunk is good. Yeah, I've heard that. I'm really excited. Oh. Wait, you're not the cat, are you? I was like, holy shit, the cat moved. It was laying down and I was like, oh my god, the cat died. And it died trying to get to me. Ugh! I was prepared to lose my soul there for a second, but I think cat's... Yes, good. Everything's fine. Oh, cat's outside of box now. So, there's that.
Here, eat it. It's tasty. I think she likes this food.
It must taste good.
I'll bring more again soon.
Great! Thank you, dear.
I think God of War 2 cinematic. No. I think it has stretches of being cinematic. That doesn't bother me.
Hi, Megan.
Because there's so much game there apart from that. I can excuse segments of non-interactivity.
She's grooming herself.
What's grooming?
That means she is...
That's what I'm doing to you right now.
Her fur.
I see.
But yeah, the combat system in God of War is way more intricate than any other God of War game. So you can like you can customize the way you fight. You can customize, like, you can go for axe damage. You can go for, well, spoilers, other things. Jesus Christ, chat, you guys are going nuts. Serious?
There. Good kitty.
But you can go for stun damage. I was to the grooming comment. Of course, whatever, it's a joke. You can equip like different enchantments that support the way you play. So like it allows you to come up with like game plans in your head. So you're like, oh, I like doing executions. Okay, I'll buy upgrades for Atreus' bow that adds stun. I will buy more single-hand or barehanded combos for Kratos. I'll equip enchantments that give me life bonuses and strength bonuses or stun bonuses when I do executions. So I love the way that you can the mechanic system, or sorry, the equipment system is not just equip the bigger number, and I love that. And I love the fact that it bounces back and forth the gameplay implications between the enemies you're fighting, the things that they're strong and weak against.
I bet you remember me, don't you?
And then also the way that you play the game and the way that you have your equipment set up. Like, it's all tied together. I did a Valkyrie fight last night on hard, and motherfuck, that was tough as shit, but it made me think. Like, it made me plan. Multiple times I went back to the drawing board and were like, okay, my strategy is not working. So I need better tactics. I would equip different runic attacks. I went with different loadouts. I would be like, okay, this seems like it's working, but I need just a little more damage on my runic attack. Then I can like one-shot these guys. And it was... That doesn't happen in games anymore. Letting you like really sit down with the complicated rule set and figure shit out. Why did I use the phone booth? Default difficulty is fine. Yeah, I'm playing on hard, and woof! The first Valkyrie fight I hit, which is like an optional fight for like crafting materials and stuff. By the game's explanation, I got there at the right time because the enemies were the same item level as me. But damn, that is one of the harder, like out of all the Soulsborne games, that fight is one of the hardest ones that I can imagine. It got easier once I figured out the strategy, because that's how you do it, but... is this Shenmue 3? You know it is. Oh yeah, hold on. Hold on, I'm just staring at the phone with the dial tone on. I'll call Nozomi, I'll check in on her. What's going on? God. Gotta flip all the way to the beginning. There's no speed dial. Alright. Anyway, I just have all the respect in the world for God of War. Because it's got, like, something like Darksiders, right? Darksiders 2 had gear system, had open world, but there was no reason to not always equip the thing that had the green arrow on it. Like, if it's better gear, put it on. That was always it. So it's like, in that way, the gear system, the gear metagame, doesn't really mean anything. Do you notice a significant difference between the PS4 and PS4 Pro and God of War? Yeah, actually, yes. At 1080, I think it's the difference between 30 and 60. And then it can also do, like, 20... It can do checkerboard 4K, which is also really fucking gorgeous. So it is a step up. Because I played it on both, and yeah, it runs, but it's like, it's 30 sub 1080p. Okay. Who am I calling? Nozomi. Alright, thank you, Demetriel, for the heads up there. I was trying to both memorize the number and gush about God of War at the same time, and read chat. I think that might be the limit of my brain on a Cinco de Mayo knockoff drink. Calling the light bulb store? Man, I wish. I'm calling her to ask her if she has any spare light bulbs. It's a booty call. We have an agreement. I ask about light bulbs. I go over. She says hello. I tense up. I say something awkward about my dad. She yells at me for not being open, and then I hurriedly end the conversation. That's what Ryo's definition of a hookup is.
Yes, hello.
Hello, it's Ryo Hazuki.
Oh, yes. What is it?
Is Nozomi there?
No, she hasn't come home yet.
I see.
Should I have her call you when she gets home?
He's gonna say no.
Thank you.
All right, if you're sure.
Yes, sorry to bother you.
Don't mention it.
Thinking about getting a PS4 instead of a Switch for God of War? Okay. Have you played Breath of the Wild? Because Breath of the Wild and God of War are kind of similar. They fulfill the same sort of like open-ended game. God of War is much more combat intensive, I'd say. Breath of the Wild is more explorational, but they have similar beats. So if you haven't played anything on Switch, and you maybe already have a PS4, Rex, I think. So actually, shit, it's hard to say because PS4 has like Monster Hunter. It has a lot of stuff. If you haven't played any PS4 games either, I would recommend the PS4. The Switch doesn't have all that much on it worth getting. I disagree with that, Underseer. I don't know that it has like if you have a 1080p TV, I think it's got a lot of good stuff. Switch does. You can't discount how good Breath of the Wild and Mario Galaxy are. Oh wait, there's a convenience store here. I haven't even gone there. It also has just a ton of sort of mid-tier, excellent indie third-party games. Just swaths of them. If you've never been on Steam, I'd say Switch has all of that, and it's gonna have Smash soon. Yeah, I'm really excited to see Smash D3. They're gonna have that whole tournament. What a cool way to show off a game that's not even finished. It is a Smash it is a tournament in the new Smash, right? Horizon Zero. Oh yeah, that's right. Horizon, yeah. Last of Us, Uncharted, God of War. Good God. And I guess like all the Yakuza's, Earth Defense Force. Yeah. If you want to play a lot of very good games, PS4. But, I don't know, there's just so many. Anyway, I need some light bulbs. Is that a gun? Probably like a BB gun? Yeah, portability is salami. You can buy salami? Sure. 15 is on PC. Yeah.
Are you gonna buy this, little Ryo?
I'll take this one.
Can you do Netflix and YouTube on Switch? No. Switch is not a media device. By no means. So, yeah, if being multifunction is another important thing. If you want to watch Twitch or movies and stuff through it, PS4 is hard to beat.
So,
PS4 has PSVR too. You want to add that on?
I'll take
Spider-Man looks really good. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright, no question. Yeah, PS4 is better. I don't have a PS4 and my heart hurts. I think PS4 will probably be remembered as one of the golden generations. Like PS1, PS2, 3 was weird. That but in terms of game design, in terms of fondness, 3 is gonna be remembered as a very weird. That generation of games, like 360 included, I think are gonna be. It's gonna be like the 80s of video game design, and that everything is like big and loud and dumb, and there's a lot of very like muscular dudes, and a lot of very tired and boring plot lines, a lot of just nerds with money. 06 to 11 was a rough period, yeah. Honestly, I think Demon Souls pulled everything out eventually. It didn't mean to, but it was sort of a cascading effect. There were just so many assumptions about what people wanted that the same product was getting made over and over and over again. Nobody wanted to try anything when they had a budget in their hands. They were like, well, what worked before? A big, dumb, stupid game. Alright. Something with lots of scripted cutscenes, voice acting out the ass, motion capture. Like, let's do all this stuff. Game design doesn't really matter. All that matters about the game is that it makes people feel good, it rewards them, and certainly never ever gives them a fail state or makes them stop. No friction. And then Demon Souls came along and was like, hey, actually, here's a game where you have to pay attention, you have to learn, you have to lose. Failure is a part of it. It sold crazy good. Ended up being like one of the platform's defining third-party games. And then everybody was like, oh shit, people will play that? There was... What game am I yelling about? Demon Souls. Just what it did, how people reacted to it.
Yuriko-san.
Shit.
Oh.
What's the flower shop Nozomi works in?
Something I want to ask you.
Oh, I have something really urgent.
Sounds like you're talking about Uncharted?
Next time, okay?
What, big dumb games?
No problem.
Uncharted was actually pretty difficult. Uncharted 1. The difficulty curve smoothed out as the games kept releasing. I think they had more time to like beta test. And also just the aesthetic at the time was hard equals bad. Uncharted is a good big dumb game. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Uncharted. There's nothing wrong with any of those games. They're all good games. Man, Metal Gear Solid 4 though. There will never ever be a game like Metal Gear Solid 4. Ever again. And I can at least praise Hideo Kojima for that. God damn it. Candles. Uncharted was always a well-disguised corridor shooter. Yeah, well, that's exactly what it is. It's more of like an arena shooter. Uncharted, the new Uncharted, Uncharted 4. So one of the cool things about Uncharted is it is moving from hallways to arenas.
Thanks, man.
Kind of more of a Halo sensibility, where you have a cinematic hallway of like scripted events, things blowing up to the left and right, going across bridges that are rickety, and then you walk into a wide open room that is essentially like a combat arena. It's multi-leveled, it's got pieces of cover, it's got AI that will try and flank you, so you have to learn the area and move around it. That's the idea. It's like Heartbeats. Bungie basically made this a Bible with Halo. That's like hallways into arenas, into hallways into arenas. So it's like this up and down feeling, this pace of gameplay. Uncharted was onto that, except they made their hallways very flashy. And then their arenas were fun. And I never mind that TikTok of game design. I thought it worked for a lot of people. It was an appreciable way to tell a fluffy story. I still always preferred, like, no hallways.
Hey, man.
Zelda's no hallways. Well, there's a couple. Dungeons, I guess.
Thanks, man.
Halo was never about just staying on one spot. Yeah. The way that the health regen also was a thing. Zelda is a giant hallway? Fuck, you mean there's no hallways? What are you... The Overworld. Breath of the Wild. Yeah. Or Zelda 1. Zelda 2. Link to the Past. 64. I guess there's an arena that leads to hallway. Whatever. Parlance. We can go wherever you want, though. You can't go to the... Like, you can't explore in Uncharted. They added some stuff, actually. They did.
Nozomi.
Ryo.
They did add open exploration areas.
Need any help?
Sure.
Oh, you're just being cheeky? Gotcha.
Nozomi.
That's one of the things I always loved about Crysis.
Take care of yourself.
Sure.
But, that became less and less important. I got my light bulb, so... Stopped in and said hi. Had an awkward chat. I thought about playing Hang On. Why didn't I play Hang On? Played Resonance of Fate for PS3. I think you might like the aesthetic. I remember being very interested in it. But no, I haven't played it. It's kind of Atlas-y, right? Or like Nier Automata type thing, like dark sci-fi future, but still real fucking anime. Man, Nier Automata, games I haven't played. Why am I playing Hit? Then why am I playing this garbage when I haven't finished GTA 5's story or played Nier Automata? Why? Did you stop playing Halo with Adam? The game stopped us. We just couldn't get in matches together anymore. It just wouldn't work. Ever played the first Nier? Yeah, I streamed it a little bit. I had fun with it, actually. If I'd played it when it came out, I would have, I think I would have really, really liked it. But there's just so many other things out right now. Finish Automata? I know. There's a lot of things I gotta do. I want to get good at Overwatch, too. I also was just like, shit, I should play more Quake. I don't know why. I tell myself I should be more... This is such a weird and dumb conversation to have. People have it with themselves all the time. I've seen the forums, though. But it's like, I should be more disciplined with how I consume media. Like, I should force myself into more variety. But, like, this is entertainment. Shouldn't I just do whatever I feel like doing all the time? This is play. Why should you try to organize play? The whole idea is that it's just you acting on whims. I got so into Overwatch the past few weeks, it's crazy. Yeah. Well, Brigida really threw everything in the air, right? Quake Champions are the original? Either. But I was thinking Champions. I want to, like...
It must be down here.
Champions is a great interpretation of Quake. And I wanna follow it. I wanna see how it develops. Plus they added Doom Guy, they added BJ Blazkowicz. Like, those are characters I actually kinda care about playing. It wouldn't fit. And they're also adding like some kind of crazy gore mode or some shit. I'm into that. And the new Hanzo kit. So I actually, if anyone knows what's going on with that, please let me know. Because I've seen like forum threads about it, but I don't know exactly how Hanzo's getting buffed. Like he can jump off of his wall run now.
Now I just need to.
Or his wall climb. Don't start playing Fortnite. Fortnite's a legit game though too. That's the thing. I can't even hate on it. In the past, like Candy Crush, you know, some shit gets popular because it finds a way to exploit people. It finds a way to sort of tap into a part of the brain that hasn't been fucked with yet. And I generally am like, all right. Well, if it makes people happy, I won't care about it too much. But Fortnite it's a legitimate game. Being good at that game that's pretty intense. Every streamer's playing Fortnite. Yeah, I know. It's the game of the moment. Everybody's into it. I think deservedly so.
I wonder if it's a sign. It seems to be sealed.
I don't understand what, how do I... Can I use anything on this? I guess the light didn't do a whole lot, really. Use my watch on it. Nope. Oh yeah, that's right. You have a stupid fucking glow-in-the-dark watch. Watching Funhouse video recently. Wearing this sick-ass shirt that had an anime girl with the word Sugoi censoring her eyes. You remember where you got it? I would love to get my hands on it. There was a shop at RTX Australia that I walked by and they were like, hey, do you want a free shirt? And I was like, yeah, it's awesome. Tell you what, as a favor to them and to their awesome shirt, I'll go look at the tag right now because I feel like they deserve a plug. That is a cool shirt. They were very nice to me. So I'll be right back. That was their plan? Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. That's how the system works, man. If they gave me something for free and it was dumb, listen, I can be a marketing tool if you want, but this is a sick shirt. I think it's pretty cool looking. Here's the problem, I tore the tag off. So I don't actually know who made this, but if anyone on the internet knows where this is, please feel free to share it, because it's a cool design. I'm into it. And the shirt's actually pretty well made too. Oh! I think somebody already got it. Anyway. Yeah, see? It's pretty cool. Alright. I'll go put this back. Actually, you reminded me I have to start laundry, which I haven't done yet. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'll be back. Like 2-3 minutes? Probably more like 5. I don't know. See you soon.
think you're doing in here? You see this? It's called a carrot. Now get out there and ungrade them!
$2 an hour, and he says Toronto, he's a king.
Dracula from Sony ImageSoft. Sure, it's just a game.
It's more amazing than Reptile Boy found in swamp. More incredible than Bigfoot marries Hollywood star. It's Super Mario All-Stars is free.
I want to know how.
Just get the Super NES Super Set, and for $3.50 postage and handling, you can send for a free Mario All-Stars game.
I did it. Now look at me.
4 Marios in 1, delivered straight to your house by alien postman. You'll play every Mario Brothers made. Retouched photos prove it's true. Hurry, pick up your copy today. Super Mario All-Stars is free.
You'll love it.
Extra!
Of course, it's James, the hero of Silent Hill 2. But just like
Man,
in the
all
first
hail
Silent Hill,
Hydrobot.
the main character...
Where would I be? I'd be a shriveled husk of a... Don't look at any of that. Jeez, that still wasn't the right thing. Water says 2, non-alcohol. Alcohol is water. Oh yeah, so I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do with this thing. Here, what if I put a flashlight on it? I guess there's... Yeah, maybe I need to figure this leaf out?
I can't read Chinese.
I don't think I got that translated either. Salami. What if I rub salami on it? Wait, subhype. Oh, shit! Oni Kuriyami, thank you for the sub. Let me play a song. When are you going to stream Nintendo Labo? I did build the backpack. I haven't played with it yet. I kind of don't want to. Like, building it was fun enough. That was why I wanted it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll stream it. I guess you can play robot with the Switch docked, right? Or you have to? Let me see here. Yeah, this is kind of a new track. I'm into it though. It's got a good vibe. A vibe in Sunday. So, Kuriyami, thank you for the sub. Enjoy this song.
Tired of feeling is having a change of heart, a real thing, having a change of heart. Are you gonna change your mind? Are you gonna leave this incomplete? Will you leave it all behind? Will you leave it all behind? Find a way, don't change on me. Find a way, don't change on me.
Man, having grown up in Texas, I have a particular and pretty intense gut reaction to an electric slide guitar. It just reminds me of places I don't want to go. But occasionally, when a song can do it well, I respect that. More than half a bottle of wine down, acknowledge me. Alright, Kilo, you've been acknowledged. But binge drinking is bad for your health, as proven by numerous studies, so bear that in mind. Whatever. How do you feel about Modest Mouse? I haven't listened to all their stuff, so I don't know that I'm informed enough to have an opinion. The only album I've listened to is, Good News for People That Like Bad News. Of course, like the one. I do remember listening to some of their stuff pre-Float On. Like I had a friend online, gentleman from my Jedi Knight 2 guild, that was super into them. He was like onto them and Weezer way early. Espoused them on the internet. He's a cool guy. Anyway, he introduced me to Modest Mouse. I was like, they're good. They're just like, I don't think I was burned out enough on pop rock yet to really get them. Weezer sucks now. They've had good albums. They've had they've had good, fun albums that I would say are as good as, maybe not. I mean, Pinkerton and Blue hit at the right time, you know, but they've had good stuff. I think you can't really count them out. I think honestly, when a lot of people tie them and their heyday with a certain point in their life that can't be redone, so they're like, well, they never got as good. It didn't affect you in the same way. I feel like is what people mean, and it can't because it was tied to a moment in time. Whatever. White Album was fun. No idea what their latest album was on about. Yeah, they're also very active. If I give them credit for anything, they're still pretty active in the studio. They're at like what, an album every 2 years, maybe 3, and that's very active for a band that could just retire in Vegas playing the hits. You know, they'd probably do just fine. So I like and I really appreciate the fact that they have been studio active. I feel like that's a thing that's a thing you only have to do if you just love making music.
Want some food?
Because making studio work, especially if you have a catalog, that can't be profitable at all.
She likes it.
Eat up and get better.
Unless you can write fast. Is this like Yakuza? Yeah, I imagine it. It's similar. It's slower and dumber.
Hey, Rio. Oh, hi, Rio.
What you doing?
Feeding the kitten.
What are you feeding her?
Cheese. She's already gobbled up 2 pieces real fast. Kitty, she's a big eater.
She needs to eat a lot because she's growing. Be careful you don't overfeed her.
Yeah, we know. Okay.
Cheese? Well, and with that, I walk away. Okay, whatever. I like how I'll pronounce Rio's name differently. Yeah. Some lean into that D real hard. Part of me wishes there were games like this in every culture. Assassin's Creed does it a smidge. But boy is it fun to or it's interesting to experience a digital landscape at a really slow pace. Right. I have to go find somebody who can speak Chinese to translate a scroll and also examine a leaf. Maybe the antique store can tell me about the leaf. I'm pinning a lot of hopes on this scroll. I don't think it's been... I don't think I translated it yet. Can you imagine Shenmue but set in Dubai? Yeah, that'd be awesome. Chad is super concerned about that kitty. They ought to be. That's what this game is about. What about this game makes people love it so much? I'm just out of the loop. It was different. It was super different at the time. It's a very quirky game. It's got a load of charm in the sense that the voice acting is really weird. The animation's really weird. It was trying to be a class of game before the tech was really there to support it. And so there's a lot of cute bridging the gap type things that happen in this game.
What is it?
There's something I'd like to ask you.
Is it something I might know?
It's about the expression, heaven, dragon, earth, comrade.
That's an old legend from Hong Kong.
Hong Kong?
It is said that in ancient times, there were 9 dragons born of Father's heaven and raised by Mother's earth to become gods of the Hong Kong Islands. Much revered by the island people, they were considered both parents and comrades, and thus they have remained for eternity. That is the legend.
I see. Thank you.
There's no need to thank me.
Damn, somebody's been fucking with his meds. So like that was a clue. Jesus. That didn't really mean anything.
Excuse me.
Terribly sorry, but could you come back a bit later?
That's the thing. You can talk to anyone, but it doesn't make any sense what they say. This dude.
Anarchy.
What do you want?
You.
Who? Who you kidding?
Catch you later.
What do any of those phrases mean together? Huh? What you looking at? Catch you later. It's just like a bunch of phrases that get randomly combined to make this weird alternate dimension. Kind of reminds me, I mean, it does have a weird Twin Peaks vibe, where everyone's kind of stilted. They're all like in this category of being a bad actor, or like being really hammy or weird or delivering with awkward timing. It's kind of what it feels like. And it does have that, man, it does have that aspect of like, a murder starts the whole story. And in it, you interact with people and sort of discover everything about their little lives and stuff. A lot more in common there than I thought. I think it's accidental, though. Alright. Oh, yeah. I gotta find the... Hey, Nozomi. What's up, Big Bounce?
Nozomi.
Blue Monster, thanks for the resub.
Let me know if you need any help.
Sure.
Alright, I gotta find a map. What is it? Ajiji? Oh, wait, that's the restaurant, right? Back here now. I don't think there's anything in the docks area I need at the moment. I have to find the mirror. And then the dock stuff starts to kick off. I gotta figure out what's going on in that basement first. Oh, wait. Lucia, that was the, There's some old asshole in here. I gotta admit, one of the interesting aspects of this game is, since a good part of the game is asking people what they know, old people actually have a really important place in this game. They typically know the things you're asking about. That's not something that happens in many stories, where somebody's wisdom or age on this planet is utilized, is proven useful. That's something, man, in American culture, it's going to be a bummer to get old, because you disappear when you hit 60. That sucks. It's going to be interesting to see what that feels like. Provided I make it. You know, knock on metal.
Shia-san.
Oh, hello, Hazuki-san.
Is the shop busy?
No, not particularly.
Google replaced the elderly.
I see.
By the way,
I never thought about that way.
It's cold today, too.
You're right, though.
Yeah. See you later.
Damn
yes, please do come by.
Useless. Why aren't you in a home? I was hoping I could just show her this stuff, but usually if like you can use an item in the world, they're pretty explicit about it, which is useful.
Shia-san.
Her shirt is
Is
Fuego.
the shop busy?
Well, I'd say
Actually, her
just
shirt is
a
pretty nice.
bit.
What am I drinking? Nocturnal?
By the way, it's been
I dug out the
lately.
tequila pistol.
I'll drop by again.
I'm having a delayed Cinco de Mayo.
Please do come by.
So it's tequila, muddled strawberry, blackberry, and then grapefruit seltzer that also has a little bit of alcohol in it. It's pretty good, I gotta admit. Even though I accidentally did make this one a little stronger. Actually, legitimately accidentally. I put 2 shots in, and then I was like, just by the way the fucking bottle's shaped, I was like, oh, I'm almost done with the tequila gun. It's like, well, I guess I might as well polish it off, because who wants like half a shot of anything? So I was like, here we go. And then it was all in the handle, because I'm an idiot, and it all went floop, and then just like a whole thing went down in. Like, there was a good glug glug before I was like, oh crap. And then it just keeps pouring. Yep. It's a never-ending tequila bottle. So it threw off the flavor a smidge, but I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. It's to me, it's impressive that any tequila drink can be light, but if you combine it with like grapefruit is the magical thing. Man, I have not experienced any situation in which grapefruit is delicious to me at all, except it is God's pairing with tequila. It makes both those flavors so different. I love it. I'm learning, briefly. Tequila can be has a lot of character. Alright, where the fuck am I going? Yeah, antique shop. That was the China shop. Girl, what are you up to?
Hiya! Are you looking for something?
Nothing really.
Taco Cub. You probably asked us already. How you playing Shenmue? I have my Dreamcast with the USB-H hard drive. I'd rather just emulate it if it works well. This is on an emulator. It doesn't necessarily work all that well. There is... Oh, Ajichi? Okay, I'll go there first. And then Antiques is on the... I'm going that way to the left. Alright, so I'll make the round. Easy enough. There is a quirk where it seems like the CPU gets behind, and that dilates all the audio. You'll probably hear it eventually. But, oh shit. Doors are going to start closing. So it's around here, right? Okay, there's Ajichi. Well, it's a restaurant. That would be open. So yeah, it can be quirky. Whenever the audio clicks into demon mode, if I alt-tab out, it catches right back up. So, I don't know what it is. It's probably something about how, like, Windows treats active processes differently now in Windows 10 than it used to. It's called, like, game mode. It can get quirky with older programs and emulators of older programs, which is what this is. So.
Yes?
I think it's pretty magical that it works this well, to be frank.
Well, a little. Do you want something to eat?
No thanks. I was just passing by.
We'll treat you.
No thanks.
No.
I'll come again.
We'll be looking forward to it.
Tao-san.
What is it? Would you like some food?
No!
I don't have any rice at the moment. Have some noodles. They'll be ready in no time.
No thanks. I'm in a rush.
Oh, is that a red TV? Yeah, bud. Nice. God damn it. Okay, so they're not even talking about this scroll. Oh.
I can't read Chinese.
I'm not smart. Crap. We're not even talking about it. Like, usually it's a conversation thing. Like, they'll... This is supposed to be on the left, right? Where's the antique store? I don't know. Don't start thunking around. There's a map here, isn't there? Yeah. So yeah, kind of telling me I'm not on the right track here. Yeah, right, next to Water Dragon. All right. Like how some of this chat is talking about the game while others in chat are talking about fucking my grandma. Well, like you fucking your grandma or them fucking your grandma? Yeah, it can be interesting to try to... So there's Water Dragon. No, wait, that's... Military surplus. Jumping halfway into a conversation is delightful. Water Dragon. Here we go. So it's gotta be this. Yes, yes, yes. It's open! Oh, it's really just Otter? Okay. Even years later, the amount of unnecessary detail in this game amazes me. That's... See, then I gotta tab out. There we go. We're good! No, you're absolutely right. That's one of the things that's really confusing about this game.
Yes? What is it?
It was done before there was any standard for anything about what people wanted from games like this.
I don't remember him saying anything
about what was important to spend money on.
Is that so?
This was all well in advance of any of those standards. Jesus. Do I have to ask Ine-san about this stuff?
Since you took the trouble of coming, please look at the inkwells and antique painted dishes.
Just walk straight to the door and leave. Don't give a shit about your dishes. That was an own. Hard own. Well, shit. Okay. I guess I'll talk to Ine-san. I can show her the dad photo. Maybe there's a clue there. I can maybe talk to Fuku-san, but he's useless. I can go to the tomato store. Do that. So I can listen to this sweet, sweet music. It does calm my soul. Yeah. Okay, that's better. Whew. You're a sailor this Sunday? Wow. Congratulations, Matha. I hope that's intended. What's the healthiest thing for the cat? Fresh tuna? Has to be, right? So basically this is a point-and-click adventure game. Yeah. That's exactly what this is. Except in a very weird and charming setting.
Hey, man.
This.
Hey, man. But I think if you think about it like a point-and-click, it makes more sense why it has the following that it does. Point-and-click adventure games tend to get that kind of audience. The ones where it's like a lot of people really love it and you don't quite know why. The fans of like Loom, Monkey Island, stuff like that. Telltale's older series. I mean, honestly, Walking Dead is a point-and-click game. Kind of similar to this, QTs and all. So, except this actually has some more open parts. Yeah, the well-known point-and-click Doom. That would be pretty sweet as a point-and-click game. It's like finding keys and shit. It'd actually probably be pretty boring. Describing this as a point-and-click has killed any desire to play it. Yeah, if that's what it does, then I think justifiably you can write it off. Because that's kind of what it is. It's easy to get stuck. Ooh. Try getting through Indigo Prophecy and it's a little rough. It's very rough. But yeah, Day of the Tentacle. Yep. Actually, I haven't played Day of the Tentacle. Try to mix all the things. There are a couple of ways in which this game takes it easy on you. Oh shit, Santa.
Excuse me.
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Oh, hello there. How about the genuine Italian flavor at Bob's Pizzeria? Or unwind and have some fun at the Slot House?
Some other time.
Just keep walking. Just keep walking.
Hey.
Hey, Rio! If there is anything I can do, just ask me, okay?
Sure.
Is it actually Christmas or is this dude fucking crazy? It is, hold on. It's like December 10th or 11th or something? Oh, shit. Actually, it is really close to... Man, time flies, huh? Yeah, it's pretty close to Christmas. Alright. Wait, hold up. You're ripping fools. You're burning me, bro. You're lighting me up.
100 yen each.
You're sicking the old internet dogs on me there.
Maybe just one.
Yeah, no snow? No, it snowed earlier in Shenmue. Yeah, nights.
I know this.
Yeah, everybody knows this. Sweet. Best game, sort of.
Maybe I should get another.
Sega's early attempts at 3D are pretty interesting, for sure. It's that weird middle period where like no one knew how to do cameras, no one knew how to do interfaces, no one knew how to do UI, like all these dumb little things you take for granted.
Huh?
An X button? That is a Dreamcast X button. Yeah. That is literally an X button. Why was it?
I should try again.
Why am I doing this? He ate it. Yeah, he just... I never thought about that. Rio just like swallows all of these as soon as he gets them. It's another Knights. Cool. You make another Power Stone? That's a neat idea. I don't know that the world can tolerate more party brawlers like Smash.
Maybe I should get another.
Sony tried.
Nah, not today.
There's a ton of like middle ones too. There's like Brawlhalla. Actually, I guess just Brawlhalla. Ooh, Boris the Sprinkler. Thank you for the sub. Let me pause and play you a song. I wish I could just talk to myself in public this much. Yeah, it's weird. I do apparently have the gift of rambling. I think it's just having an active internal dialogue and then just letting it go. I think you go with supervision. It is an interesting thing being on the internet. Once the laser, the eye of Sauron, it lands upon you, people find something. They can construct something. I've seen that happen a couple of times. Hashtag witch hunt, I guess. But it's been unique to see how crowds of people move and like what communal belief becomes when the internet gets more and more ingrained into our collective thinking process. That shit's fascinating and also kind of scary. I feel like we're still waiting for a really good horror movie that talks about that stuff. Or is about that stuff. Not necessarily mob mentality. I guess maybe a little bit of that. I feel like it's more subtle. The desire of people to make facts fit a narrative. Sorry guys, I'm scrubbing down tracks, so this ramble has a purpose, I promise. But it is so I can find a hot track to play for Boris. Because he's subbed. That deserves hot tracks. Okay. I like this a lot. It's really hard to figure out where to drop into this track, but I have to drop in somewhere because I don't want to play the whole thing. And it builds. So it's going to be a little jarring, alright, I'll promise you that. If I were a DJ, I would take a drop like this with much more respect. But what would be your DJ name? I don't know yet. DJ Yowie Hands has been one that I've leaned upon. But I don't actually have Yowie Hands. Like if I had longer, more lithe fingers, like maybe that they curled up and had like, maybe I should just get really nice nails and then I can justify the name. Anyway, Yowie Hands with a Z? Yeah, exactly. So I'm pretty sure that came from chat actually, so I didn't even make it up. Anyway, I'm gonna play this track. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. It's a quirky one, but it builds something pretty sweet. So enjoy. I really love that drum riff in the back there. Oh, good shit. Alright. I'm gonna use the bathroom. So I'll be back in a minute. That reminds me, I need to put more videos in the game zone. I want to fill it up with shitty stock footage. That's the idea. I don't know why. Seemed like a good idea to me. So, alright, I'll be back in a minute.
Maria is a fascinating woman who epitomizes the ambiguity of Silent Hill 2.
I don't look like a ghost, do I?
Disturbing, and sometimes looks cute. And there's no specific model of her.
With her disturbing ambivalence, the Maria character has much more appeal than other heroines.
Don't ever leave me alone. You're supposed to take care of me. So...
For example, the one of Final Fantasy the movie.
Yeah.
Sato explains why.
She ran away.
That the main girl character doesn't have a wrinkle and doesn't have a kind of a bad point. She is kind of perfect. For example, if you are attracted by some woman, she's not perfect. If you take her pictures, sometimes her face is like that. It's not perfect, but if always she's perfect, I guess you won't love her. You are in love with her because she's human. She has character. That character has bad point. Of course, bad point, and good point. They didn't make that, but it's more real than Silent Hill 2nd. From visual or technique point of view. But I think I made more realistic work.
Andy, you're one of our youngest competitors today. How old are you, in fact?
I'm 12.
12. How long have you been doing this? Barry, you must be getting terribly, terribly tired.
Let's get rid of that one. That one's gotta go too. And that one, they're gonna go. Got all bloody busy.
Here they are, ladies and gentlemen, the crew of the robots to receive their grand trophy. It's been impossible to select one winner, but for the best duet, a group called Static. Goodness, you are terrifying. Wonderful. Best lady, and this is, I think, a lady robot. Yes, how do you do, madam? The eyes, too. And for the best junior entry, we couldn't decide, so we...
Music is the vibe, so open up your eyes. Time is running out, so find the feeling. So find the feeling. So find the feeling. bum diggy 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 bong diggy bong.
Shit, yeah. Technology. Okay. Extreme robot mullet. Everything's so cool in the future. We'll have consoles that can do anything, man. We'll be able to go anywhere, climb mountains and shit. Alright. Yeah, I'm out of leads, as I recall. I was gonna go talk to Ine-san. Oh, yes! It occurred to me in the bathroom, among the numerous things that I did during that break. I also poured myself a new grip and sip. Ugh. I left the strawberry out. I think it was actually a little... I think the strawberries aren't quite ripe. So I think that actually made it a little more tart. Yeah, it occurred to me I didn't actually examine the photo. Is there some shit on the back? What does that say? Oh, make it a thing, please. About to zoom into it? Hey, Mad Wookie. Please. Hey. Read the thing. Damn it. Alright, well. Drinking booze, yep. On tequila. Because, as I stated before, what good white dude doesn't celebrate Cinco de Mayo? Late. Buy your strawberries from local farms. That science they do to make them pretty and last longer in stores destroy sweetness, or don't because who cares? No, I mean I agree. The best berries I get are from the farmer's market that sets up near our place. But Stephanie got these at the grocery store because she was there. So, by her graces, I have strawberries in the first places. Oh. Is this like Yakuza? Sorry. Yeah, Legalize Ranch. Yakuza with no gameplay. It's Yakuza with more searching and less fighting, and the fighting is also not as good. What type of tequila? Hornitos? No. It's the tequila pistol. It's a tequila shaped like a pistol. Stephanie bought it a long time ago. And that was the only tequila in the house. So, that's what I'm drinking. It's actually pretty light. I don't know if that makes it good or bad, but it does make it really good for mixing. That's just a little bit of it's vodka. Actually, it kind of is. So it's tequila with a grapefruit spiked seltzer. So it's like, it's classified as beer, I guess, but it's like 6% sparkling water, vodka, and grapefruit. So yes, there is vodka in it too, just a little bit. Is it like a revolver? Because I have a tequila pistol in my collection of weird-ass booze bottles. It is. Hold on. I'll go grab it. It's later in my house. Alright. This is the firearm in question. The Hios de Villa Tequila Blanco Silver. Quote, had never existed another army that achieved such an admirable and impressive campaign in such a short time, end quote. By Arturo Lengel R. On the back of this bottle for some reason. Bang bang. Yeah. This is now a gun stream. I'm gonna take this old girl apart and service her. Keep it under my pillow at night. That's dope. I mean, it's a cool bottle for sure. That's why Stephanie got it. Apparently she, in the middle of the grocery store, erupted in laughter, pointed, and then demanded to buy it. Where's your M14? I got a rum M14 in the other room. Do you live in an apartment or house, and if it's a house, do you rent or own? It's a house and I rent. Yeah, not rich enough to buy in LA, not yet. Glad to make a stream. Have a good one. Alright, Kilo. Thanks for watching. Gotta find this old broad. It's like 9 o'clock. Shouldn't she be asleep? So I can wake her up. Look at this photo. Tell me what to do. There she is.
Ine-san.
Ryo-san. Also, do make more of an effort to return home as early as possible.
I will try my best. See you later, Ine-san.
Yes.
Fuck.
Ine-san.
Ryo-san.
Stream delay is really short.
Wish to meddle, but
Yeah, they
don't do anything
Twitch enabled a super low latency option.
See you later, Ine-san.
On the back end.
Yes.
So I clicked it. I have the luxury of being in Los Angeles because I'm pretty sure there's an ingest server in LA too. So I think I can get away with that. It was a remarkably awkward dialogue, yeah. You have at this moment surveyed everything that makes Shenmue great. Here your boy Scott Atkins is going to be in Ip Man 4. Yeah, I saw that somebody sent me a screenshot of Donnie Yen's Instagram post that had Scott Atkins and him with a Ip Man screenplay, which is pretty intense. Those movies have gotten weird. The first one seemed like it was trying to be a little bit historically accurate, and then they just became like superhero movies, which is okay. But that's awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I love, by the way, there's been this... I am by no means a scholar on Chinese cinema, but I do watch a lot of action movies. So, to me at least, it seems there's been this wave of like super jingoistic Chinese action films, where the main dude is like either Yip Man, like the hero of China, beating up on all these foreigners, or like Wolf Warrior, like some awesome dude and member of the People's Army fighting for China. And I'm like, man, I don't mind it at all. I think it's actually pretty awesome. It's fun to see though, because there was a lot of that in the 80s. Like every action dude was either in the military or ex-military, fighting for the American way, like protecting their family, type of thing. It's kind of cool to see the same thing through a different cultural lens. Let's see. I guess I gotta just keep rooting around in that goddamn...
Today's allowance.
I guess I gotta just keep rooting around in that basement. Frankie's, wow. Got dangerously drunk at a party 4 years ago. Had a hangover for almost 3 days. And ever since I haven't been able to taste even tiny amounts of alcohol without gagging. Sounds like you had alcohol poisoning. That's scary. Ugh. I worry that, man. I always hope nothing I do encourages anything like that sort of thing. Yeah, laundry's done? Yep. My god. Listen, I can't... I apologize if this sounds like bragging. Oh, Sticky. No, I saw. Thank you for the cheer. Yeah, the new Yakuza is not the best. Honestly, I don't expect the Yakuza 3 to really... I think everyone's going to play it, and half those people are going to go... Ugh, half those people are going to be like, what the fuck is this? I really think there's going to be a whole league of people who play 3 because they're interested in it, and they have no idea either what's going on or why anyone would like it. It really looks like a clasp I can open, but it's not. So yeah. I guess I left the light on. Whatever. But yeah. Never want to give the impression that drinking too much is cool.
I wonder if there are any clues here.
Or that it makes you, like, gives you any kind of insight as to the human experience.
Even a starving eagle never steals. Like my father always said, never cheat, even during a struggle.
Did you mean Shenmue 3? Yeah. Sorry if I was unclear. That is what I was talking about. The new game.
There's nothing else in here.
Oh wait, I said Yakuza 3? My bad. No, Shenmue 3. Word vomit. Okay, there's got to be something in here I just haven't seen or haven't used. I got this leaf. I don't know what that's about. Can I zoom into it? Okay. Serious scroll.
I can't read Chinese.
I can't read Chinese. This old photo that doesn't mean anything to anybody apparently. I can't look at what this says. Going to college for the first time next year. Debating partying and drinking. Not sure how hard to hit it. Even though I've never been much of a drinker, 22 years old. And you don't have to decide before you get there. Just be safe and err on the side of caution. Like, there's... Just make sure that...
If I have a candle.
Oh, maybe I need to put one here. Be safe. Be safe and don't do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. And even if it does make you feel comfortable, maybe you should question it.
Still use it.
Is that the candles actually burn out? Was that one? Did I just never light that one? Is there like, is the puzzle you have to have everything on at the same time?
I wonder if there are any clues here.
Like the light and all the candles, and then he'll be like,
brighter now.
"Oh, I see a thing." Or do you have to make it max bright in the room to be able to read the Chinese thing over there? No. Oh, that's right. There's a ninja knife on the bottom. Doesn't look like there's anything else over there. There's this box, I guess. He didn't really look at it, though. This is...
I'll try somewhere else.
Yeah, that's what had the photo in it. He won't open it again. Can't look at that pot, I don't think. It's just all these things. I guess I'll look through them again. Heavy drinking is only cool when it's ironic. And even in that situation, it doesn't make you cool, so yeah. I get wanting to experiment with your limits or experiment with your brain.
Says good luck. Some kind of amulet? What an unusual shape.
That should be done in safe places with safe people. And and always remember it's poison. It is literal poison you're putting in yourself. First time I got drunk, I was playing Don't Drink and Drive Mario Kart after watching Achievement Hunter's video, and I drank 7 Red's apple ales. In the course of 2 circuits, I blacked out except for the excruciating parts. Ugh. See, Spence, that's a bummer to hear. I guess
something's inside.
You did it of your own free will, but so Spence, I'm curious. Do you regret doing that? And would a warning have changed your action at all? If there were a disclaimer or something, would you have considered it separately? I don't know. These are just things that I don't know anything about. Don't want to make any assumptions on behalf of anyone.
It's a paperweight.
Low latency is in a slow rollout. Not everyone has the option. Ah. I figured it'd be rolled out to people who are like near distribution centers or near ingestion servers.
There's nothing else in here.
Drink slow, have a glass of water in between drinks, etc. Yeah. Slow is the key, I think. It's easy for it to run away from you in that you can knock a lot.
Use it if I have a candle.
You can knock a lot back before it really takes effect on you. You take the paperweight. No. Maybe it is I just have to have everything lit all at the same time, and then he can read the...
I can still use it.
What are you doing? Stop it. Okay. Do you have to buy more matches if you run out? In the UK, you can drink at home from like 6, but child protection will come if it's too much. But you can drink in public from 16 if you have a hot meal and an adult buys it. That seems like a pretty good guidance, actually. America is as much as we drink.
Hey, it looks like a talisman. What could that talisman mean?
America, it's funny how Protestantism is so baked into American culture, just like on a fundamental level. We love to drink a lot, but there are still some weird rules about it. Overprotective, kind of old, I hate myself kind of rules.
I wonder if it's a sign. It seems to be sealed. I wonder if it's a sign.
Puritanical? Sorry, what did I say?
It seems to be sealed.
Yeah, puritanical for sure. What? Is there like a... letter opener or some shit? What does he mean by sealed? Is it... I never did read this,
It's in
I guess.
Chinese.
Jesus. Burn it? I think I tried. You can't use the matches on it. You can't use the candles on it. I don't know. I guess there are other candle spots.
Hachiri-san? Some kind of medicine? It looks pretty old. Maybe my father used it.
In Wisconsin, you can have a drink at 15 as so long as a parent or guardian provides permission. That'd be pretty cool. Wisconsin is like... This is... Okay. Never lived in Wisconsin. Spent a winter there. Drinking is as part of the culture as it is in like Europe, where it's like... No, you don't have a meal without wine or beer. Because it's cold outside. God damn it. Wisconsin are professional alcoholics. I live here. Okay. Yeah, Candles. I didn't want to speak outside of my experience too much, but like, from what I spent there, I was like, man, this is everything, or it's everywhere. It makes sense to me. Then they'd be a little more chill with kids getting in the game. Isn't it very much the same in Texas? I mean, maybe. Texas is one of the more conservative states, as far as I know. There were restaurants that you had to do this stupid song and dance shit of joining like a dining club to be able to be served alcohol. There was a dumb loophole that someone got through the law that meant you could actually have a beer with dinner. And yeah, that sort of required a loophole. You cannot buy liquor on Sunday. You just can't. Beer and wine stores have to be like shuttered in the middle. I actually think they may have changed that since then, but
I wonder if it's a
this was like late 2000s. It was still like this.
Seems to be sealed.
Oh, you piece of shit. All right. So I don't think there's anything else in this room. I swear. There's no candle there. I can't open this. There's the letter opener.
It's a paperweight.
You have a candle right there. I mean, yeah. Maybe I can use it after it's lit. Can I pick it up?
It's brighter now. Gotta find a candle. The candle's gone out.
No, it hasn't.
I'll try somewhere else. It's beautiful. I wonder who used it.
I said here. I was talking about me. Oh, right here. Sorry. My bad. I'm getting all tousled up. I don't know what's going on in this stupid room. I had a friend hospitalized 3 times from drinking too much by the time he was 16. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Hey, greatest. That sucks. Oh yeah, this thing. Had to put him in the recovery position at one party.
It's our family crest, a sake cup.
And he's very lucky.
Does this have something to do with my family?
You were there to help. I guess that's one of those things. Sounds like some people just can't have it. Just can't.
It's beautiful, but why is it here?
Huh. I don't know what to do. Oh, man. I guess I just gotta talk to everyone in the game. I guess that's what I do now.
It says, all good deeds shall be rewarded. Did my father write it?
I'm trying to get the mirror. I expect the mirror would be hidden down here or have something to do with this area. What are you trying to open? I guess nothing. This is the place I unlocked. I expected something progressive to be in this room, but I guess that may be my assumption. I got a white leaf. That is what I got. So maybe, I guess this has to do more with something than I thought. Maybe white leaf is the item. I've already... Yeah, I guess maybe I've already obtained the item I need to progress. I just don't know where to use it. So maybe I should look more around. I'm going to drink an entire bottle of vodka tonight. Mixing it with Gatorade is the way to do it. Jeez. I would suggest not doing it in general, but I can understand somebody wanting to do that to their body before they're not allowed to anymore. Alright, well, I got a leaf. That's something. I don't remember what was behind that. Definitely don't do it. Rule of thumb, it hurts. Yeah. That's the kind of thing that's just remember, you are literally drinking poison. You're just trying to make it... You're trying to get the poison in your body. And man, life is good. Life should be lived and celebrated and all that shit. Alright. Well, I don't see anything going on in here anymore either. There's nothing to interact with, so... I feel like I've solved the mystery of the dojo. Maybe I gotta poke around the house some? Oh, wait, wait, did I go back to the... I went to the antique shop, but that's not the dude who told... No, that should have been the same guy, right? I feel like if I took the leaf to him... No, I got the key! No, oh wait, no, the key got me in the... It's all rolling back. Key got me in the basement, got me the leaf. So, now what? I've thrown the house. I don't remember anything in there. I guess I have to talk to somebody. I think. Bought my tickets to Shaky Knees Fest, and last night at 12:30 I was checking my online ticket. Eventually realized my payment never went through because of fraud protection for my ticket. About $400 on the hotel I booked, so this stream is my replacement for the Menzingers and the National. Damn. That really, really, really sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Ugh. Steph and I got tickets to Ride Fest one year, but we were both too sick to go. So we were out the flight, the ticket, the hotel. Yeah. I feel you. That is real bad. It feels real, real bad.
Want some food?
Pro tip, buy a large McDonald's sweet tea, drink a quarter, and then fill it back up with vodka.
Look, Bill.
That is basically what I would do to get fucked up at anime conventions.
You're right. Thanks, Bill.
Buy like sweetened tea, like drink half of it, fill it back up with vodka, carry it in. Or like, sometimes it'd be like ramen or something like that, which is harder to do. But, you know, you gotta be topical. Was that Ride Fest with the Misfits? Yes. NB, you've nailed it. Anime con bullshit. Back on my bullshit again. Alright. Do I take the white? Maybe I can call warehouse number. Maybe I can call the warehouse? What are you drinking with ice? It's a tequila and grapefruit seltzer. Maybe I just go? I go back with the leaf? They wanted the mirror. Phoenix mirror somewhere in our house. It's my only lead, so I must find it. Foxon's looking for me. Antique shop. Left the handguard. Landy will never get the mirror. Sword stars. Photo dad. Hidden dojo. The photo should be my next lead. That's the other item I got down there. Will the Phoenix mirror be here? Not to rub it in, but Denver was one of the best nights of my life. I'm seeing the Misfits again next week. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad it's a good show. I'd rather the Misfits put on a great show than me have gotten to go and have it not be good. Wait, I don't know if that makes any sense. Whatever. I'm proud of them for keeping it up. Jesus. What? So it's got to be in the house. I don't know what's going on with that fucking seal. I have a leaf, and I have a photo. Man, I talked to Ine-san, nothing happened. Maybe I can show her a photo? Like if I bring up the menu? This game is very rarely like that, though. I don't remember it ever being like... you have to use an item on a person. You want a hint? Maybe. I'm still getting some ideas of what to try. And until I run out of ideas, I'll, the basement, look at the floor. I guess I didn't look at the floor. Yes, thank you, Hydrobot. Don't worry, I just took a big swig of blackberry pulp. I like pulp, so it's okay. Rippin'. Want some lewd shit, but not full on hentai? I don't know. I guess what is it? Peach Beach Splash. I never actually ended up playing that. Seemed a little too on the nose. Is it like a good knockoff Splatoon? That's kind of what it seemed like. Kill a Kill. Kind of lewd, but not really. Yeah. It's like it's lewd enough that you'd probably be uncomfortable if your mom were in the room, but it's probably okay in most other situations. All right. What mysteries do you have for me, Floor? Nope. Ah. God damn it. Really? You have to examine the scratch marks before he realizes you can move it? Ugh.
These scratches must be from the shells.
Really? Really? Damn it. So now that if I go to the other side I can push it? Was that simple? It's funny because I thought I remembered it moving out because that's what makes the seal easy to see, is that you can walk on that side of it. And that's why... Ooh, Shenmue. I mean, I can't...
Huh? That wall. The color's slightly different.
I can't be too pissed, but... Yeah, see?
I wonder if it's a sign.
I overthought all of it. I mean, yeah. That's always the way, isn't it? Can he just kicks out this thing, right? Oh, the axe. Yeah.
Can I break the wall with this?
Oh, we doing top 10 anime recommendations in the chat now? You guys, let me tell you, if I were born 10 years later, I would be a fucking phenom right now. I would be watching all the anime, I'd be playing all the video games. I would be the most horrible, aggravating human being you could ever imagine. It's like the most smug asshole who does nothing but watch anime and play video games. Oh, it would be horrible. I would like kind of force the conversation into talking about anime and how underrated it is all the time. Isn't that mostly your job now? Yeah. It's just not my entire job. And plus, I was smart enough to make being that nerd a career.
This is the Hazuki family crest.
Living embodiment of Asperger's syndrome? You know it. Oh shit, we got mysteries.
This box. Got it.
Da-na-na-na. Alright.
It's the Phoenix Mirror.
God bless our Lord and Savior Phoenix Mirror. Leave was a dead end? I'm sure it means something eventually. Maybe? The World God Only Knows is a sort of deconstruction of dating sims. It's not lewd, but it is funny. Is it actually deconstruction? I started watching it and it seemed so boringly on the nose.
So that's the Phoenix Mirror?
But
It's kind
it makes sense if it deconstructs eventually.
I feel like it's pulling me in.
There's so many shows that try to trick you.
Stop it,
That's such a Japanese thing. I'm gonna start being exactly this, and then I'll like hard left into something else.
No, I don't think it's cursed.
Or I think a factor of it is they have to
a feeling about
trick an
but I
audience
can't
into
explain.
watching it, that demand that
see what
stories
I
be a
mean?
certain
That's
way.
dangerous.
It's very self-aware, but I do not think it's a
Possessed?
deconstruction. Oh, okay.
Folks, get real, would you?
What? I'm serious.
Enough. Give me some time alone, okay?
Sure.
Get out of here, dweeb.
I should take this mirror to Master Chen.
Ancient Magus's Bride, Solid Gold. Mushy rom-com? Been a while since I've seen one of those. I think B got HK, maybe? Master Chen, Master Chen. Alright, we're moving now. I wanna get that forklift job so bad. Yeah, I've told myself that I have to watch Dragon Ball Z Kai all the way through. Goku's a Super Saiyan, so that's cool. Making strides. It's just typically it's weird the time that I would typically play games and consume media, like this exact thing, instead of watching some garbage anime, I'm streaming. So I don't actually watch anime much anymore because I stream when I can. It's more fun, more genuine, but it does leave one behind on the season. Love. I'm gonna stuff this cat full.
Here, eat it. It's tasty.
Deconstruction, meta. Honestly, don't know what these things mean outside of it's kind of different
Look at her eat.
than things like it, and probably darker.
I'll bring you more another time.
Yeah, Otter.
Me too.
Well, it also became kind of a trend to do that. A lot of anime that like inverted tropes, and that was the point. The point is we're inverting the trope. That came to be the like meta / commentary wave. It was kind of cool, I guess. A lot of the times it was just we're gonna start one way and then totally flip it on its head type thing, and in so doing we'll acknowledge the existence of these archetypes. The acknowledgement, I guess, was seen as pretty revolutionary, which is weird because it's not like people don't write to archetypes without knowing what they are. So deconstruction, I would say something like Data Live. Don't know what that is, Val Kilmore. Ooh. To me, Madoka Magica was kind of deconstruction. And I guess to me, and this is where I have to admit I sort of invented my own definition. Deconstruction means breaking motivations down to the point where their logic breaks. So it's like a deconstruction of Magica is sort of asking a question that original stories like that assume to be true, which is why would anyone want to do this? Why would anyone want to like get magical powers and fight demons when they can be killed? To me, that's the deconstruction. Is you break the structure of the narrative down to an underlying thing that was always assumed to be true, and then from that you can build back up into a different story. So yeah, but darkness I think is a part of it. I think the nature of it is that you're finding problems where in traditional narrative you presume there would be none, and that's kind of the one of the things about storytelling, the power to declare something to be true. So in Sailor Moon, one of the fundamentals of the narrative is that it declares being a magical girl is pretty rad. It has stakes, but the stakes aren't that bad. You always win. Like these are the declarations of the world. That's what makes it appealing to watch. So a deconstruction is taking those declarations and undoing them. And that itself was a genre for a while, because you don't you don't write to an archetype without knowing the archetype, so it becomes pretty easy then to just write the inverse of the archetype. I guess easy is the wrong, but you have, like, especially in anime, boy howdy, do you have to spoon feed any change to anybody, because there's a religious dedication to the way things are done when it comes to narrative and character and all that stuff. So I did appreciate the aplomb at which a lot of that stuff was executed. It was intelligent, but it did the hand-holding thing. I think part of it was you have to appeal shows to an existing audience, and the other part is if you want them to watch anything differently, you almost have to trick them. And that's what a lot of those anime were. And I appreciated that. Nine Island, thank you for the Prime sub. Deconstructions were their own genre for a while, just like Isekai is its own thing now. What is that? I'm behind. What is Isekai? I like to keep current with trends. Oh, Reborn in a New World. Yes. Okay. Immediately I know what you mean. Yeah, there's a whole rash of them, man. Sword Art Online, ReZero.
What's your name?
Those are those are the old ones.
As far as I know, Master Chen is not expecting you. I'm afraid I can't let you in.
I gotta fucking call him? Seriously? What Page's ass? Oh, Sword Art Online is hot trash. I gave up on it real fast. I wanted to like it, but Otter.
Tom.
Let's have a fun chat subject and talk about Sword Art Online.
Do I need help? Just ask me, okay?
Thanks.
No, I'm cool. Would Doki Doki be a better example of deconstruction of dating sims? Sort of. It was close. It was close. It was a deconstruction of gameplay. Narrative-wise, I don't know about that. It was close. It was very, very close. There were cool moments, but it makes me wonder if those moments were accidental or intentional. Like, there were some side mentions about basically, hey, and this is where it was approaching brilliance, but I think maybe backed off of really nailing the point home. There were parts in Doki where they're like, this character is actually this way when she's not around you, or there's this whole dimension to this character you don't see, and you never really thought that she was anything other than your vision of her, right? Like, you never thought about her interacting with anyone else because you're the main character. Like, there was a really cool, almost that kind of deconstruction when it comes to visual novels of saying, we're giving you your vision, but you shouldn't think about people like they're only side entries to your playthrough of a video game, which is what a lot of dudes do. So I'm like, yes, we're getting somewhere really sweet. And then it got into the gameplay deconstruction part, where they sort of gave up on the narrative as it was, and then made it more about fucking with you and your interaction with the game, which was also very cool. But I was kind of hoping it would make that point, because I think a lot of anime dudes could probably stand to hear that, or feel that. Feel the guilt of realizing you didn't ever think about this person as a living, breathing human being that has a 24-hour day, and it's not all about how they interact with you or you interact with them. They got their own thoughts. Shit, I gotta find a phone. So I was like, I was into it, super into it. I was like, yeah, go there. And it didn't quite go there. Just about went there. Just about. So close. To me, it's like a lot of Nolan movies. Ooh, yeah, you said it, you identified the thing, but then you didn't go there. Just trying to see some anime titties and a good story and some good storyline. Amen. Yeah, isn't that what we're all looking for? Some big old anime titties and a nice story. Where's the? I'm pretty sure there's a phone in the lounge, but I don't remember where that is.
What is it?
Is the stand busy?
I also have to work on thinking up a new menu. So I guess you could say I'm fairly busy.
I see. See you later.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm pretty busy. And then she turns around and, like, looks at a loaf of bread and some meat, and is just like, for 6 hours, just staring at an egg and a piece of ham, and you're just, what do I do? You sound like a professor. You identified it, but you didn't go there. Really? Is that too academic?
Excuse me.
What is it?
I have a dog. Thank you.
I'm sorry, but I really need some time alone right now.
I guess so.
It's a pretty heavy thing to drop on some rando. Where's... Holy shit, I have to find a phone. Like, the sun's going down. Done nothing today. Christ, I don't have a map for this place. Damn it. Wait, there's one here, right? Yeah. Phone at front gate. Wait, really? Like the front gate of the old warehouse district, or the front gate of this area? Lounge is on the left. Alright. I'm gonna go with my previous theory, but I'll keep that in mind. The area? Oh, okay. I want to see if there's any new tapes, though. This is on the way to the front, I think. Yeah. The video I watched recently about Akira and has some interesting hot takes on contemporary anime, just in case you might be interested. Sure. I don't think I follow anime culture enough to probably...
Excuse me?
Yes?
Incorporate that information with the weight it deserves, but...
Do you know anything about
I was
the
interested in
old
hearing
warehouse
about
district?
Not really. There aren't any
If anything...
decent-looking men there.
Nice.
You don't say.
The security guards are crude.
If anything, it's because,
always staring at
honestly, I think that's kind of where
Once, when
online
near the
dude
entrance
culture
to read
might
a
be
sign,
going.
One said, "Stop looking, move on."
So it's like...
So.
Anime culture is a thing. And I think it's probably like 10 years ahead of internet culture in general. Except... there is something about the self-deprecating nature of Japanese culture that has prevented it from being really, really nasty. Like, it gets weird, but it doesn't get malicious. Sort of. Although now, like, Western anime dude culture is getting angry and mean. So, in some ways, it's like an early warning system. What is going on in anime culture, and what would that look like if the people were willing to do harm? That's kind of how I think about anime culture. They're nice, but eventually they're not.
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much.
And that's how we get some internet shit.
Thank you very much. Come again.
I just realized this is the most elegant drink to drink. Came in here looking for a phone, and I immediately forgot that once I bought a can of tuna. There isn't a phone here. Yep, seems like the chat was right. There was one at the entrance to this area. Are we just overfeeding the cat again? Is that possible? He warns the kids about it, but I don't know if that's actually a video game thing. Are you saying anime culture is going to be something so toxic it needs to be taken down? No, not at all. No. It doesn't have to do with toxicity. I just think it has to do with worldview. That's what I would say. How media and connectivity to the internet and solitude and internet solidarity, how those things combined make people act. I think anime culture's kind of on the forefront of that. It's decades in at this point. And this is me being very stereotypical and very negative. I apologize about that. But I've seen behavior patterns sort of cross over and get angrier. It's like a hurricane crossing a...
Got a minute?
Sorry. Don't disturb my training.
Ran past it. Sorry. Ooh. Hold on, let me click on this. Oh! Oh! That's cool. Is that me being a DJ? Am I wicca-wicking? Oh, fuck. A payphone. I was expecting like a phone on a table. I don't know why. Fandom can ruin otherwise good content. Yeah, fandom is one way to say it. I just think it's human nature. You get enough people together and give them the ability to like talk to who they want in the way that they want, people find solidarity around ideas, sometimes bad ones. Internet makes it so easy. The power of instant communication with a chosen subgroup is such a fascinating and I think entirely new sociological phenomenon. Anyway, I may have blown past the number already. Warehouse, I'll find old number 8. Oh, it's before this. Ruined Rick and Morty. Yeah, that's intense, huh? Oh, shit, there it was. Alright. 04686115. Notepad. Let me do the most Shenmue thing in the world. And yes, I know that that's just being displayed. I don't care. Ugh. It's not always on top there. Thanks, chat. It took just as long. Hold on. Sorry for saying you like boys earlier. I feel bad about that. You shouldn't. It's cool, man. If you legitimately feel bad about it, you should not. It's the internet, dude. Nothing matters here. Well, here, anyway. I keep feeling like what I'm saying is sounding like sarcasm, and I don't want it to be. Find us is like your greatest fangirly thing? Cool. Sure is awesome being popular. Alright.
Hello?
Mother's Earth.
Shit.
Comrades.
Father's Heaven.
9 dragons.
Warehouse number 8.
Master Chen, please.
Excuse me, but you are...
My name is Hazuki.
Just a moment. What is it?
Yeah, I found the mirror.
I'll tell my father. Come to warehouse number 8.
Sure.
Envy, yeah, you're... Interesting. I feel like that's a, that's the core. You kind of hit on it. Y'all that have had shit ruined by fandom, yeah. Gotta be personally self-aware of your own consumption of media and how it affects your worldview. Yes, I feel like that's the core. I was kind of talking about it earlier. I'm waiting for the time in which society realizes that wanton consumption of media has a societal effect. This is sounding like an 80s thing. It's more like the stories we tell ourselves become the stories we expect to see in the world.
I need to go to warehouse number 8. I haven't...
That's not a bad thing,
Master Chen.
but...
What's your name? Dio Hazuki. I've been expecting
when people
you,
can
sir.
clump together and tell
Please,
themselves that
go on in.
their world vision is correct, it doesn't dissipate like it normally does. I feel like that's the difference. Selective communication combined with media established expectation leads to a pretty interesting phenomenon. And at what point is it gonna... Are we gonna have to, like, real talk some school kids? Make sure they truly and fundamentally understand the difference between... Or they separate expectation from media.
Mirror.
Whatever. See, Rippin', you switching to the Xbox? Yeah. Why hasn't the Xbox update been Xbox app been updated? There's so much wasted space.
Why did Landy only...
I just want theater mode for Xbox, and also better TV, and...
He probably didn't realize your father had both of them.
What's the other one? Frankerface? Yeah, Frankerface the Insult.
2 mirrors.
A long time ago, Zhu Yuanda...
Actually, you can watch Twitch through Edge on
When the
Xbox,
dragon
and I recall that being actually pretty good.
The gates of heaven and earth will open, and Qi Yu will resurrect itself on earth.
Qi Yu?
It's a legendary Chinese monster that will devour this world of ours.
Edge is pretty good.
Piers Landi will try to make...
It's got a terrible name.
Mirrors.
Microsoft is lame.
What will he try?
But the Edge browser is not
Even
bad.
I don't know, but you mustn't allow him to get that mirror. Be careful.
There are some very...
Alert.
If it... Yeah, it might as well be Chrome.
What's
Yeah.
that mirror? it will be the end of you.
I do too much with Chrome desktop and Chrome streaming. Oh shit.
What the? Hey!
Two mirrors. Landy-sama will be pleased.
Gui-chan! Oh! Hazuki! Push that button!
I hit that shit so hard.
With this, I can join the Chiyu men.
I didn't press that button. I'm pretty sure he gets out regardless, right? Or did I just super fail? Oh, okay.
Two mirrors. Landy-sama will be pleased.
I've never been more immersed.
Oh! Hazuki! Push that button!
Cha-cha! Got it.
I won't forget this.
Oh, it's getting serious. It's getting real serious up in here. There's a ninja dude jumping around. Like an old man zombie. See that motion blur though? See him blurring around?
Is it the work of the Mad Angels?
Because of his sweet ninja magic?
Mad Angels?
Ooh, he's so evil.
We always have trouble with that gang. Those dirty bastards.
That thing was probably connected to the Chiyo men.
The Chiyu men? Yes, the Chiyo men and Mad Angels are linked.
Perhaps they are the ones who guided Landi here.
So, if I find the Mad Angels, I'll find Landi. Nah, he's likely not here anymore. Then where did he go?
Well, maybe he has already gone to Hong Kong.
Hong Kong? I have a request.
Request? What is it?
Please help me get to Hong Kong. If so, then what? I'll find Landi. And then he'll kill you. He's too strong. What did you say?
Stop it.
I must avenge my father's murder. How admirable. But you don't stand a chance. Well, if it was you, suppose your father was murdered, what would you do? Please, help me.
I'm sorry, but I can't. Let's go, Gui-chan.
Master Chen, please wait.
You should not waste your life on revenge.
Just alone in an empty room. So mad about his dad. Damn. Mr. Chin won't hit.
So
many emotions.
Chiyo men? And Landi?
Seems he left for Hong Kong.
Hong Kong?
Time for some sleep. Time to have some nightmares. Alright, hold on. I gotta use the bathroom. Gotta go use the bathroom and top off my grip zip. There's gonna be a day where I stop saying that, and it'll be a sad day. And I'll fight it as long as I can, but I still know there's gonna be a day where I don't say that word anymore. Maybe it's on my deathbed. Maybe it'll be the last thing I say. Still, the day will happen, and it'll be a sad day. Alright, I'll be back in a minute.
Italian, the Spanish and the Mexican. Yes, God put on the earth all kind of man. Japanese, German and Colombian, Chinese and the Russian and the African, American, Venetian, Canadian, Dutch and the Swedish, Brazilian, to the Syrian, the Indian and Jamaican. Too many people them a taboo, please for the one and the word, man, it just can't sing, sir. Boom, diggy, 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 boom, diggy, bang. Unity that's a band and you know that's strong. When you take a look on the television, no gunshot and blood, there no program, level vibe, and you know they can't wrong.
Think about the way that we live today. Think about the way how some people play. Think about the way that we live today. Think about the way. Think about the way.
My name is Penn Jillette, and I'm more than half of Penn and Teller, a comedy magic duo. Go out, you buy a camera, you buy a Toaster 4000, a video deck or two, tape is cheap, and the Toaster 4000 is cheap. If you were going to buy all this stuff to make all this video the way they do it on networks, it would cost you $378,000. With the Toaster, when you're all done, it's going to be a few grand.
The first time I saw the Toaster 4000, I was blown away. I've never seen anything like that, ever. It was incredible. I knew I had to have one. They told me it would let you make videos just like the networks. That all seemed really cool, but I knew that with a Toaster 4000, I could do more than that. I don't have to make videos just like the networks. I mean, let's face it, the networks suck.
Long ago, the world was nothing more than an endless sea, cloaked in a boundless sky, reaching as far as could possibly be imagined. Then two great titans came into existence. The Bionis and the Mechonis. The Titans were locked in a timeless battle. Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained. Eons have passed. Now, our world, this vast land stretching across the remains of the Bionis, is under attack from a relentless force known as the Mechon.
Get away from me! Retreat! No retreat! The invasion's unknown! No! No!
They're advancing down our weak right flank. For a bunch of soulless machines, they seem to know a thing or two. But we'll see.
Alright, I gotta cut in on home movies for a sec. I'm back. How's it going? Okay, good. Just making sure there was sound. I think this is one of the only times the game actually pauses. So, yeah, I have survived the logjam. Now I have to figure out how to, yeah, we got dreams. Nights into them. I'm gonna figure out how to make my way to Hong Kong. Make more? Sacrifice? We will be making more. Yeah, they're doing pretty well, and they're sponsored. They are directly sponsored, so they do pretty good on revenue. They get pretty good viewership. They're longer episodes, and people tend to watch the whole things. So it's kind of great from all perspectives. It's a pretty successful show. Gotta up your stunts. Yeah, that's the fun but terrifying prospect. Is that I have to do something new every episode. That's a bit to bite off. When are we gonna get jackassed here? I've never been a fan of hurting myself for the sake of it. You do things that hurt to a point, but the pain is not the point of it. You're not watching somebody get hurt. You're watching somebody do something funny. So it's like falling on a cactus to me has no value. I'm not gonna do that shit. You need to stop hurting yourself? No, it's fun. To me, the skill is doing something that looks like it hurts without actually getting hurt. That's where the difference lies. There's a different skill in hurting yourself on purpose. That's never really been my thing. I don't need to hurt myself. But hurting to a point is good. Bondi's already left. No pain, no fun. I think it's more like... What? When did I get this? What is this? Holy what?
Guess Hong Kong's out.
Why did I just get like 40 grand? Eh? No connections, no money. What was that? Was that a wire transfer or something? I'm confused. Oh, worst Jackass skit. Jackass skit is an obscure one. They gave themselves paper cuts. I remember that one. Most comfortable 5 minutes in TV history. It was, I mean, yeah, it was pure self-inflicted or co-inflicted pain. And it was writhing. It was an interesting test. How far in the game is this? Halfway, I want to say? I guess let's talk to Fuxon, which doesn't make sense to me. Why'd I ever talk to him, but... Yeah, I know where a travel agency is.
Ine-san, thank you for everything.
Please take good care of it, as it was an important keepsake of Sensei's.
Yes, I know.
Now that you've found what you
Oh, our cow chop is...
you can devote your energies to school.
Yes.
So it's a subtle thing, but cow chop's framing is usually a little different. And that's what makes their world record show so amazing. Is that they're genuinely trying these records, and part of it is just a showcase of like, oh, we get to show that this person did this amazing thing, and now we're going to try it and hurt ourselves doing it. But it is baked in this sort of
Yeah, there's one in the
naive attempts to set world records, like crushing nuts.
Why you want to know?
It is self-inflicted pain, though. You're right.
I'm thinking of going to Hong Kong.
Hong Kong?
Yeah, It appears that Landy went there.
But what?
But
what
I don't know. I feel like it's edited and produced in such a way that it's never like on the
Not alone, you won't.
fundamentally sad set end of the spectrum. The walnut one almost got there when
Ine-san, do you have a minute?
Yes, what is
the
it?
headbutting the nuts over and over again. It's like, ugh. I know it seemed like it was punched up with sound a little bit.
On a trip.
But even still, it got to the point where it's like, you dude, just stop. Please stop.
A
Please,
trip?
please stop. And that's exactly when they stopped. So
Yes.
I'm like, oh, okay. I don't need to see.
Good. You
I
could
don't need to
use
see
a
my
vac-
boys crying and wailing on the ground.
Yeah.
Where are you thinking of going?
They had to go through the house era fucking up shit before they got to the point of thinking World Record Show is a happy medium. Yeah.
It seemed.
So there was a gap where I didn't watch a lot of stuff. Just got too busy, I guess.
Son, please give him the money for the trip.
I watched their Dark Souls run.
Idiot.
Which to me is so good.
What are you planning to do, Ryo-san?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Uh-oh.
This is crazy. I can't let you do this.
Well, he has to get there somehow, Ine-san.
I'm not listening.
Ine-san.
End of discussion.
I still owe you by saying your significant other's username. Ooh. Ziblix?
Thanks a lot.
Bitch.
What? What did I do?
You didn't have to tell her everything.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to have to do this by myself.
The video I'll put up earlier today, 420 video, whose idea was that? I don't know what you mean. There's a lot of different ideas in there. I produced it, John Smith edited it, and other people helped along the way. Time for Shenmue to get a job. That's right. John Shenmue gets some work.
Today's
Still
allowance.
collecting that allowance. Booyah. Got it correct? Yes. My pleasure. Someone mentioned back in the day they'd rather get high than have to get drunk again. James, maybe? James has said as much, yeah. I would say that's an accurate attribution. Alcohol sucks. Everything about it's poison. Like I said before, literal poison. And we got a link to the full stream of that in the description. People have been asking. We've already missed them all. It's damn, so many wasted opportunities that I really should have been on top of. Should have linked to the full stream on roosterteeth.com. Should also have made the full stream public. I don't know why it's first only. So yeah, some things got to get made. They'd rather get high than drunk again. I don't know about they.
Hey, Megumi.
I think individuals.
Mimi's disappeared.
What?
She was already gone when I came. Will she come back?
What the fuck is that?
Okay, I'll go find her, and you wait here, Megumi.
Mimi, no!
So much, dude.
Oh shit. No. Oh man. Fuck. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Oh yeah. Rooster Teeth has made it, you know, has made it clear that one of the things they'd like to do is drive more viewership to the website. There are things we can do to help with that. That's one of those things. But at the same time, pills are good. Thank you for the Prime sub. I know that there are uploads of it on YouTube. That's like that's when it gets to one of those weird things where it's silly to get protective about it, and it doesn't help anyone, you know? Oh, it might have been the cheese. Did you finish God of War? No, I haven't finished it yet. I got sidetracked yesterday. I was going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to plug through. I'm just going to plug through, and then I'll play back through on the hardest difficulty. So I'll just finish it, and then that'll be my 100% save. Because I actually really like God of War. But I got sidetracked. I found stuff that I really, really wanted to do. Basically, it took me like 4 hours to beat a Valkyrie. Because my gamer sense was activated. Where am I going? Kitten. Oh yeah, Debuita. Okay, so you see how much it costs to get there, and then you got to get a job. Except I think it's still tied to like calendar events about when you're able to go. I feel so bad when I watch the inebriated streams because there's a point where it's clear no one is enjoying themselves and it just isn't funny anymore. Yes. So I think the idea is at that point it's supposed to be like, yeah, it should never get torturous, because yeah, that's kind of what same sensation, right? Of like dudes giving each other paper cuts. It just gets sad. Like, it's not funny anymore. It's just people hurting themselves, people that you like hurting themselves. As long as it's fun.
I gotta buy a ticket.
As long as it's like, oh no, not another shot, whoa! Like, but when it gets to just like people like, they're just out. When they're out on their feet, it's not fun. That's sad. And furthermore, like, even depicting alcohol consumption in that state is, I think, kind of socially irresponsible. So,
Tom.
Yeah, I agree. That's what makes drinking games so tough.
Hey, yo, how about a dog?
No thanks. Maybe next time.
For those videos, and this is something that I've felt guilt about in the past, without knowing what's going to happen, you have to come up with a rule set that will create fun content, but not kill people. Or cause people, like, adjust on the fly or have, like, have a breakdown of structure, which is, you know, not that big of a deal, but... I actually don't remember what the travel agency is. You should drink beer instead of shots. People don't like beer, though. Let's see here. Travel. River, flowers, tobacco, bakery, patches. Global travel agency. Between fish and surplus? Okay. The problem about beer is that it tastes bad. I mean, alcohol doesn't taste good. But yeah, beer does get you all burpy and bloaty. Maybe if we had really light stuff. But, I think it's fine like it is. I think it's just about hitting that... It's about hitting that narrow window. Getting people amusingly, sloppily drunk, but not pathetically drunk. Not, like, torturously drunk.
Ah, please come in.
Hello.
A vacation?
Yes, to Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Well then, have a seat.
Yeah.
Are you a student?
Yes.
With a student discount, about 220,000 yen.
Wow.
Ooh.
Is there a cheaper one? A one-way fare?
I'm afraid we don't sell one-way tickets. The ticket alone's about 198,000.
Really? I'll come back.
Here, why don't you take this pamphlet with you? Think about it, and if you're interested, come back.
Okay, thanks.
Please come again.
Time to start working the system. Yo, you gotta find some loopholes. Make some fucking quiche.
I should go home and think it over.
Woof. Fuxan, come on. I got $20, yo!
Tom. Hi!
You think that'll help? No.
Can I ask you something? What is the least expensive way to travel
gotta wait for
overseas?
me.
Of course, by airplane!
An airplane. Just what I thought.
If you're going to the States, I can help you, man!
Thanks, but I want to go to Hong Kong.
By plane. Ooh, look at these hard bros. Both waiting. I think I could probably hold them here all day if I wanted. My neighbor was drinking Everclear and Hawaiian Punch on the steps. And I was back in college? Santa's gonna sell me more shit.
Yo.
I don't need it.
You look busy.
On the contrary. Well, my bread isn't selling as well as before.
What?
I'm not worried about Tom's hot dogs or that hamburger place over there much, but Bob's Pizzeria. He's a tough competitor.
I see.
Yeah, I heard that before. Well, apparently I gotta go home and think on all the developments here. Stares at the script the whole line through, yeah. Just like focusing as hard as he can. Just one bead of sweat. Pizza's selling good though. You know what that'll do? Security guard will escort you out. No, you're not allowed to go back to the snack room. No. Do you no, we don't validate parking. Bad afternoon for old Bill. Cat. It's not, I know that's not Cat, but it's not Mimi. You know where Mimi is? Damn it. I assume that if I go where Mimi is, I can hear her meow. I should save her, right? I kinda have to. God, like, why can you go up here? As far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, there's literally no reason to come up here, except that the people in that.
Perhaps they're out.
The people in the town come to and from their houses, so you can follow them home.
I don't think anybody's in.
I actually think they do answer the door if you knock when they're not here. There's all kinds of things that can happen in this game that mean nothing and no one will ever find. But they felt the need to create a world. Is this door back here?
Who is it?
I'm Ryo Hazuki from Yamanose. I need to ask you something.
I'm sorry. I'm too busy right now.
I understand. I'll come by again.
Sweet. Totally worth it. Yeah, I'm hoping that if I run around this area, I'll hear a cat meow at some point. Or maybe Dio can ask about it?
Kondo-san.
Oh, hello, Ryo. You always seem well. Give my regards to Ine-san.
Yes?
Yes. Alright. No! No. That's the magic of this game, though, how much pointless shit there is.
Ticket first.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, what? Oh, the bus? There's a bus stop here? What?
Oh, no. I'm busy today. I'm not in the mood to talk
Oh,
now.
man. Leo even starts walking up and he's like, no. Alright. Hold up. I'm busy, okay? You gotta... no, not today. No, please. Some of us get to walk around all day looking for cats. Other people have to work. Alright, Rio? I'm not saying you have to like it, but just damn it, chill out. So many little streets. All the way up here for some reason. This is a cool house. All tucked away.
Perhaps they're out?
How many Sonic figures do I have? I don't think I have many Sonic. I got some Knights figures. That was a pretty good get. Not gonna lie, pretty sweet haul.
I don't think anybody's in.
Just banging on doors. You have my cat? Her name's Mimi. I am momentarily sidetracked trying to save this cat. Oh wait, we got a scene?
Excuse me.
Oh, Ryo.
Is this a good time?
What's on your mind?
I want to show you something.
What is
Is
it?
this the scroll, maybe? Oh.
This.
What an unusual stone mirror.
Apparently, it is called the Phoenix Mirror.
I see. There is a phoenix carved into it.
Is there anything special about this mirror?
Well, the phoenix is a sacred bird of legend.
but this has an ominous feel.
Ominous?
Let him finish.
In China, there are many treasures that contain both good and bad fortune. This is called the secret of yin and yang.
The secret of yin and yang?
I'm ripping, I haven't.
You'd best be careful.
Have not hot glued anything.
With your father's unfortunate death.
They're all on a shelf that's too high at work.
I don't know if this information helps, but that's all I can tell you.
Thanks.
I see. Thank you very much.
Man, he swatted that back in his back pocket. When the dragon ascends and the phoenix descends, something occurs. Alright, well. Filled in a page of the journal. That's good. Wait, there's a cat. Are you a cat? No, you're not a baby. There's so many cats wandering around. It's a weird part of town. I think I've already been over here. I think they're just... So people were saying go to the dog. I know that's a half joke. I don't think you can go to the dog. I think it's just a sound that plays here. Maybe that dog is barking at a cat. The dog was always barking, right? It's also not in stereo. Yeah, the dog is just kind of always played. Yeah, it's always evenly across both speakers, which makes me think it's not coming from anywhere. Yeah. I think you guys are overthinking this cat problem. Is it maybe in the shrine? Also, this is the area the cat was supposed to be in. So I was even kind of looking in the wrong place. Okay. I just feel like the rest of this day is bunk, so I might as well look around. The story won't advance. Make the best use of my time.
Dude, did you find Mimi?
Sorry, not yet.
Okay, I'll wait some more.
Yeah.
Just gonna be waiting a while. Oh, wait, did I hear that? Maybe you made that up.
Perhaps they're out?
Definitely killed that cat with cheese. Yeah, you can never let her know though. No, I heard that shit. Alright. Alright, it's this way. What? Down here, right?
Hmm?
That's why this area exists? Yeah.
It must be that kitten. She's close. Maybe down there.
Ooh! I'll save you. I'll save you, Mimi. Oh. Coming, my sweet child. Holy shit, this close. Oh.
Well, there you are.
Music.
Oh, there.
Yes! Oh, I'm gonna get so many points right
Oh,
now.
wait, were you looking for her too?
Yeah.
Damn. That's the pus crushing jackpot right there. Girl that already likes you finds you saving a kitten.
She's here, Megumi.
You kidding me right now?
Really? Mimi, where have you been? I was worried.
It's like there's a roulette machine, right? All the rollers hit bone zone and they just boom, boom, boom.
Thanks a lot, Bill.
Just
no problem.
Coins firing out.
Gotta go meet my friend. See ya.
So many coins that it strips all the clothes off of you and shoots you out of the front of the casino naked, riding a bone wave. That's how intense it is. Yeah, Megumi's happy. You bet she is. And back to figuring out how to go to Hong Kong. Trip Night, thank you for the Prime sub. Rio is an obvious incel.
See you soon.
Kind of, yeah. He's the good kind of incel. He doesn't hold it against anyone. Wait, no, he's not involuntary. He could get laid if he wanted to. He's a volcel? What? Like
She's eating.
She must have been very hungry.
Yeah, and she looks real happy. Thank you, Dio.
Rio isn't incel, he's just dumb. Yeah, well, you could say most incels are too. Boom, gotcha. Sorry, it sucks to not get laid, but it also sucks when you don't shower. You probably shower. The friend she's going to meet though is going to fuck her brains out? Yeah. Well, she's all tore up now. She's all revved up. Rio's not going to do anything about it. This fucking guy. He's just innocent? Yeah, I guess you're right. It's weird. He saw his dad die, but he's still not a grown-up. What is this game actually about? It's an adventure game where you have to avenge your dad. And you have to do that by following clues and getting a job where you drive around forklifts, I hope. I think that's the next part. I genuinely don't remember what happens now, which is kind of neat. This is all in the realm of, oh yeah, I remember that. Which is actually a pretty exciting way to play a game. It's like flipping through a photo album, except it takes a lot longer and it's more annoying. The voice acting is better. I guess it exists. Wait, he just said I should go home. Wait, no, he said he should ask Fuxan. That's right. Too many rooms. Pretty sure this is Fuxan's room. As an incel, we have an awful PR disaster on our hands. Not only do we have the loser stigma, but now there are incel killers. It's a rough life. I can't tell if you're being facetious or not, but yes, it is a bit of a problem. Okay. Whew.
The Hong Kong Fair. Pretty expensive, eh? Just a moment. Ryo-san.
What's that?
This here is my savings. I want you to have it.
Fuxan.
Didn't even have to beat him up.
Well,
Oh, Fuxan, I've trained you well.
Help you out. It's not much, but don't hesitate. Smash it open.
Yeah, it's like 30 yen.
Are
Damn
you
it,
sure?
Fuxan. It's 40 yen and a Sonic figure. It's fucking piggy bank. He should karate chop it. Oh! Alright, that's cool too, I guess.
There should be a lot, but
There's not, is there, you piece of
well,
shit?
1, 2, 3.
Damn it, Fuxan. God damn it.
39,634 yen.
Ah, that's still not enough.
Yeah, right.
No, it's not. It's like half.
Ah, I got an idea. Ida Florist.
Ida Florist? Nozomi's place?
Yeah, we could rob it!
Yeah, she travels overseas.
She's gone all the time!
Maybe she'll have a better idea.
Good idea.
I'll go ask her. Okay.
Alright. I got a date with Nozomi. I can make it there before they close. Is this dude even more aspy than Rio? Yeah, kinda. Here's the thing about being aspy. Or just generally socially awkward. I shouldn't equate the two. But man, the world still turns, you know? The world still turns. Does this guy even do karate, or was... Is a gi the cheapest thing you can get? No, they're karate boys. Sometimes you gotta do karate fights. Should I feed the cat again? No. If you want a cool, interesting look at incels, you should watch the documentary Shy Boys, if you haven't seen it yet. They discuss they call love shy as well. Really interesting. Yeah, sure. I empathize with the feeling. And I'm curious about it. It's one of those like interesting and unforeseen developments of the modern world type things. People in it, people that self-identify as that are still people. They still have feelings. They still have the right to the pursuit of happiness. But it feels like they're a little lost. They either haven't been told the right thing or don't know how to ask the right questions. Whatever tools should have been there weren't there, or they weren't forced to use them at the right time and develop them in the right way. I don't know. Interesting shit. Wait, that's the wrong flower shop. I always forget. There's 2 flower shops in this tiny ass town. How does that even work? Are people really buying that many flowers? I mean, I guess that's cool. If they are... Where's my girl? Down here, I think? Yeah.
Nozomi,
Ryo, what is it?
when you go to Canada, do you always fly?
Yeah, usually. Why'd you want to know?
I'm looking for a cheap way to travel overseas.
You're going overseas?
This is not how you get laid. Yo.
You know I can only afford about 70,000 yen.
Oh no.
70,000? To where?
I'm trying to go to Hong Kong,
For a trip to Hong Kong? I doubt that's possible.
but I only need to get there
Oh, well then, how about going by boat?
by boat.
Whenever Grandma goes to Canada with us, we gotta travel by boat.
Really? Why?
Yeah, 'cause she hates airplanes. Oh, but that's a secret, okay?
Yeah.
You might be able to find a boat ticket for a fairly cheap price.
Yeah, maybe. Thanks.
Thanks, Nozomi. Bye. Oh. I just gotta go back to the travel agency now. It was, it's on the main drag, right? I kind of remember what it looks like. Is it this? No. Dragon Thrift. Yeah, I'm getting the directions confused. I remember where the antique store is. Oh. There we go. God, stop it. Can't work in this game is so funny. Yeah. Yes, yeah. I mean, it's in a world before the standards were set, and I appreciate that.
Ah, please come in.
It's funny to see a different answer for a commonly solved
How much would a
problem.
boat fare be to Hong Kong?
I am sorry, but we don't sell any boat tickets here.
Do you know of a travel
Lord have
agency
mercy.
that does? It's urgent. I must get to Hong Kong.
I know, but...
Please, if you know, tell me.
Well...
Bust out those negotiating skills. Shenmue 2 a technical step up from the first. It is, actually.
Asia Travel Company. But from what I've heard, it's not very good.
Company. I'll try it. Thank you very much.
We play the sequel after you're done with this game. Yes, Millennial. I will. I was excited to play these games again. I remember really liking both of them. Very unique experience. Always talk to Tom.
Tom. Hi! You're looking good. Yeah, I'm always groovy, man. If I move, more customers may come. Yeah, sure. Keep it good, man.
You just gotta keep it grooving, man. You just gotta. Alright, Asia travel. I don't know where that is. Wasn't paying attention. You know what? I'll figure it out. I will say, here's the thing that's interesting, and something that I think is kind of in that line of maybe people getting exactly what they want isn't good for them type thing. Games don't let you get stuck anymore, which is generally considered a good thing, but I think people freak out when they're in a problem-solving situation and they don't know what to do. They like, if people can't visualize, if they can't see all the steps to the victory condition in their head, people tend to like panic and dislike the experience, as opposed to games like this which teach you to just figure it out. And sometimes you can get really stuck for a long time and it's very frustrating, but solving real problems is frustrating. You know, ones that don't have an existing and simple solution. And that's the important thing. If I've learned anything, it's solving problems, solving new problems. Ones that take experimentation. Where is this Asia travel place? Global Travel Agency. It's not on the map, is it? Already watched the Duders run of this. I hope you don't kill yourself on the forklift. Ulf, I will not in any way. Asia travel. Asia travel's not on the map. I actually think I remember this being a problem. Asia travel's not on the map. You just have to find it. And I think it's in this area. Yeah. Could be docks. Could be. Yeah. I'm next to the bus stop. Might as well go check it out. This lady seems to know what's up. No, not the phone!
Buy the ticket first.
Why does he say that with phones now?
Hi, Hirata-san.
Oh, hello, Ryo. Every day is cold, 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 isn't it?
Yeah. See you. I need to buy a ticket first.
Oh, for the boat. Never mind. Okay. Okay, so it is definitely in this area. It won't let me go to the... Okay, okay. Time to explore. Head on a swivel, lads.
Do you have a minute?
Sorry, but I'm busy now. Ask someone else around here,
Stuck
will
in
you?
Metro 2033 because it's hard and I suck. 2033 is tough. 2033 is a different kind of game. Maybe. That is a chunky, weird game. I like it though. It's got its charm. That's the thing about chunky, weird games. They don't all play exactly the same. Ugh. Seafood. Mobile, is this the best open world game of all time? No. It is an extremely unique open world game. Nothing is Shenmue more than Shenmue is Shenmue. Fuck. I'm gonna check this. This place, produce. I think if I run, I feel like I'll go too fast and I might miss stuff. Drugstore, sporting goods, Chinese restaurant. Heck is that? Wild game? Wild gang? Wild guy? Cool. Bar and snack. Mahjong parlor. Kind of getting into the red light district. Motorcycle shops, lighthouse. I don't think you can go into the slot place. Can you actually do that? Oh yeah, the pizzeria. It's given that baker all sorts of problems. I'm gonna go in there and rough him up for you. Just really fuck with him. Opposite Ida Florist. Is that where it is? Taskbar. Bald guy again. I turned around? Whatever. Who cares? Oh. Oh, shit! Alright. See? Sometimes you just gotta figure it out. Let's try stuff. We got QTEs.
Be right there.
Yeah, man, thank you.
Excuse me.
You did it. You saved us.
Excuse me.
What is it?
Do you sell boat tickets to Hong Kong here?
Boat tickets? Yeah, we do.
How much are they?
Boat. Here it is.
How much are they? Oh, shit. We're all basically there.
I'll take it. The sooner the better.
You gotta pay up before I can arrange it.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
What? I'll take care of it.
The ticket.
Come back in 3 or 4 hours.
All right. I'll be back in 3 or 4 hours then.
Oh, no, bro. Uh-oh. I'll be back at 10 at night, when all the lights are off and everyone's away from here. That is when I'll be back, exactly then. Hold on. Oh, my phone just ran out of battery. Oh, well. Guess I can't call anyone. No, no one knows where I am. What do you mean? I told everyone I'd be out of town for months and months. Alright. I'm gonna run this battery down. Bosnov. Tab out for smooth playing. This sounds terrible. I can't tell if it's fucking up or... I think it's warbling. Hold on, what about Hard B? I don't know what I've listened to and what I haven't. Heartbeat? Alright, there we go. Yeah. Play Boss Nass again? Alright, fine. What's the...
Did the batteries die? I'm sure they're double A's.
Fuck.
These should last a while.
Yeah, now we're doing it. Party's back on! This game's too real, I hate it. I'm gonna go back to Tomato and re-up my batteries. Yeah, just candle into the battery slot. Audio. Come back in 3 hours. Okay. Goes outside, crams a candle into his Walkman. Just stares at the door for 4 hours. Takes the candle out. Walks back in. I'm gonna get jumped, man. I'm gonna get jumped. Some dudes are gonna try to beat me up or some shit. And then I'll have to beat them up, and then I'll be out the money, and then there maybe the zombie old dude will show up again. I'm trying to think, like, how do you keep this plot moving? Because we're about to, like, they're side lefting. We're swerving out of the lane. We need to remix the Wii House channel with Bosnov? Man, maybe. That is pretty vaporwave, yeah. What is this game even about? I'm trying to fucking avenge my dad. My sweet dad. I'm trying to avenge my pops. Kung Fu, man. He taught me martial arts. Taught me discipline. You know? Honor. I gotta avenge him for my honor. So I'm gonna sit in this alleyway and listen to Bosnov. Trying to buy a boat ticket to Hong Kong, because I heard the dude that did it went to Hong Kong, and that's all it takes. I'm off. What game did I stream before this? Nothing. I've just been streaming Shenmue all day. All damn day, because this game is the greatest. No puss crushing. Puss crushing. No time for it. No time. Gotta avenge Dad. If I died, I wouldn't want my boy to crush any puss. I want him to stand outside of a travel agency while somebody just stole $100 from. Was it 1,000? I don't know. Whatever. Well, it's empty now. Great. Way to go, yo! You did it. You fucking did it, homie. They're gone. 72-hour Bosnov stream. Man, who knew I could get so rich streaming Bosnov? What the fuck, dude? What? So wait, have I not waited long enough? Could he not go crush some puss during the 4 hours he had to wait? Belkamore he could, but he also has a terrible memory. So if he were to get sidetracked with any issues related to puss crushing, he would probably totally forget what he's up to. Our poor boy has a... I guess I can go buy some more batteries. As long as I remember where he should travel is. Also listen to this music a little bit. Maybe buy some fish. Or MJQ Bewitch. I don't know that I have these cassettes. Did they change the... Oh, there's more... Oh. Even still. I don't think I have those. So it's Nana, Harbor... No. I don't think I have any of these. Nana, Harbor, MJQ, Bewitch. I got some goddamn tapes to buy. Gotta get liquor? I don't think you can do that. It's only 7, you said like 10? I don't know. Yeah, you're right.
May I help you?
This.
Got a lot of cash to drop now.
Draw a ticket, please.
It's just such an uplifting melody.
No prize.
Especially since you bought merchandise.
Yeah, that sucks, huh? Seems like you owe me a prize. All you need is Bosnov. You're right.
Yo, may I help you?
This.
Draw a ticket, please.
Oh, just curious what other games he streamed before, because from Demodisc and other videos, looks like he's played every game. Played a lot of games.
No prize.
I do stream a lot of weird
Especially
stuff.
since you bought merchandise.
Damn it, I want that prize. Need these tapes. Oh shit. Wait. Riley, thank you for the resub. I like...
Yo, may I help you?
This.
You need to stop drunk typing? No. That's when the important thoughts come out.
Draw.
Never let anyone tell you that your thoughts while drunk are not profound and amazing. You should share them with everyone. And wait, hold up. No, just let me finish this.
5th prize.
Yes. Boss not for every sub now? I'm okay with that.
The prize is inside the capsule.
I got a sweet capsule? Yes. Open that shit, yo. Open it. I got a cargo container! Yes! How's the crippling alcoholism? Not so crippling. Fully functioning, my dude! Alright. That's not Metal Sonic. Sorry. I can't change what's in the capsule, alright?
Yo, may I help you?
I can just buy a shitload of tapes with Fukusan's money. I took his fucking piggy bank money and I'm buying cassettes with it. Excellent.
Draw a ticket, please.
This game rules. I wanna win a game, damn it.
No prize.
Fuck.
Especially since you bought merchandise.
Rub it in? You ever heard of a black cow? No. Is that a drink? I'm not familiar with that. I'm imagining it has like coffee and milk in it? Black cow? Tipped over from Buzz into Dirk, if you know what I'm saying. I think everybody understands you loud and clear. Shoot. I have to use the bathroom. So I'm going to do that. Be back in a moment. See you soon.
The Power Team will be right back after these messages.
Warning, such behavior is irresponsible, immature, and very foolish. We recommend you try it at home. Paperboy from Mindscape for your Nintendo Entertainment System.
Feel like a fun fruit. I feel like rock and roll. Fruit snacks. I feel like a fun fruit. Wacky players. Football. Gone in a flash 'cause they're made with real fruit. With sun-kissed fun fruits, do you like? Pick out your favorite and get these inside. New fruit whistles. Turn the flat side out. Then lick 'em and stick 'em and blow. I feel like a fun fruit. New fruit whistles now, especially marked boxes of sun-kissed fun fruits.
The one, the only Channel 43 introduces the one, the only Kirk Cameron.
I can be a pretty sensitive guy sometimes. Puss face.
Growing Pains, weekdays at 5:30. And we've got Tony Danza. That's
me, Mr. Goodmark.
He'll make you laugh and show you who's the boss every weeknight at 6 on Channel 43. Two of the best comedies on television, Growing Pains and Who's the Boss, are on the one, the only Channel 43.
This is where Silent Hill 2 was created, here in Tokyo, somewhere on the 42nd floor of these buildings. Counting the graphics designers, programmers and musicians, over 50 people worked for nearly 2 years on this project. But Silent Hill 2 would not have come to light without these three: Imamura, the producer, Sato, in charge of designing the characters and cinematic visuals, and Yamaoka, who created the sound and music. All three are very ingenious, but they say it's like being married, because they all worked together on the first Silent Hill. But for Silent Hill 2, they've gone much further, because Silent Hill 2 is a lot more than just a horror game, more a terrible love story.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? You don't sound very happy to see
Every
me.
detail of the game is conceived to shake you up mentally and emotionally.
I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real.
This is the artistry of these alchemists of the emotions.
Right.
Return with us now.
There we go.
Thrilling days of yesterday.
Back in it. Gotta wait. That's right. I gotta wait to get my ass kicked. I feel like there's an ass kicking. It's about to happen. Wait, I didn't buy batteries. Got too sidetracked by all them cassettes. But yes, Hydration Bot has done a nice thing and let me know that I need to get a glass of water. Have you eaten since you started the stream? No, but I had a very large breakfast. So I'm good for now. Good for a while. I've been experimenting with fasting. So I'm kind of developing a tolerance to going stretches without eating. Jury's out about whether or not it works. Batteries, that's why I'm here. The double A's. What'd you eat for breakfast? I went to a cafe in the area. So, that's way more than I usually eat for breakfast, given that I've been experimenting with not eating breakfast. Kahlua, Coca-Cola, and half. Oh, that's the Black Cow, okay. Ooh, that is a sweet drink. But, it seems like it'd be really good. Oh, see you, Candles. I usually don't eat lunch, but I do 2 dinners. I need the calories. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. Huh. So you have breakfast and 2 dinners? Bit leader 1, beer number 7. Those 2 things probably have something to do with each other. Yes, you said them both in the same sentence. Thank you, Otter. Man. Can I just take for a moment to admire how brilliant it was for Twitch to make a leaderboard out of cheering? Show a bunch of gamers a high scoreboard. So smart. Alright. Am I gonna get my ass kicked now?
Get out of my way. What are you doing? Hey! Stop, kid! Hey, are you okay? Damn.
Get away! Just leave me alone!
What? Holy shit. That dude stick me with something? I like this drunk guy.
Excuse me. If you want to talk, come to the bar. Okay.
Bye for now.
Goodbye.
God. It's like surfacing after a long period underwater every time. Shit! So I have to come back tomorrow, huh? Damn. Alright. Well, I don't know how early you can go to sleep. Dodges drunk asshole. This is a drunk effect? No, it's the emulator going crazy. Oh shit, Bob's Pizza. This is the place that's putting that other guy out of business. How's the cat? I could check her out on the way home. Love this place.
Mario, got a minute?
Oh, it's you, Rio. No problem. Rio, you seem no zombie today. No, why? She seems a bit depressed, huh? Really? Make me worry, huh? You go talk to her, okay? Yeah, I will.
Christ. Not allowed back in there. Everything IRL pets. I have a fish. I have a fish called Bruce Gillis. And he is a delightful fish. I assume it's a he. And everybody drunk as shit. I just gotta go home and sleep. So I can come back tomorrow only to realize that all my shit has been stolen. I am excited for that. What a thing to look forward to. We'll talk to Tom.
Tom?
Hi!
You're looking good.
Hey, yo, how about a dog?
No thanks. Maybe next time.
Oh, it's a beta fish. Yeah, that is true. There we go. Bruce Bream. That's pretty good. That's an Animal Crossing level fish pun. Actual Dreamcast running Windows CE? Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool that the Dreamcast ran Windows. That was like the first, a pretty forward-thinking innovation or integration of Western technology. It's crazy when you think. I mean, Dreamcast was in a lot of ways the first Xbox. Man, they theoretically could have been onto something huge if like Western PC developers felt like making Dreamcast games or porting to Dreamcast. It would have been a lot easier. And there's a whole market of games that could have made the jump to console a lot faster, thanks to those dev tools. But I think it was just too early. The emulators on PC being laggy. How can a modern day PC be unable to emulate old gaming system with much less processing power? It's hard to really explain.
You don't have to gulp it down.
The nearest I guess I could put it is that when you develop a game to run on one system and only one system, you can make a lot of assumptions on the way that the game runs on a base level. Like you can, so for example, I guess there is a function in an instruction set that lets you query the CPU to see what time it is, and that's how you can like space out a game. That's how you can compute physics and things like that. Like, how many seconds passed? Okay, well, if a ball is in the air, where would it be now based on all the Newtonian physics in the game? Then you do collision detections, all of these things. They're, like, all done based on the fact that you can ask the CPU, how long has it been since I asked you last? But you don't even have to worry about that if you're writing a game for one CPU that always does things the same speed all the time. So, considering that a lot of games and dev tools and all that stuff were written on the assumption that the CPU would never change, ever, that the hardware would never change, to recreate that fundamentally in exactly the same way is so tough. Because of the fractions of a second that
how'd it go?
Data arrives where it's supposed to in different times, and all the assumptions of the original code and stuff.
I'm just glad I could help.
It's just fundamentally different thinking processes. It's not like translating a language.
No problem. I'll take care of everything.
Will you?
Sure.
Books-on?
Makes sense? Yeah, sort of.
What else?
It's frustrating because
I really
with the exponential rate at which hardware gets better, you think it should be able to perfectly simulate a Dreamcast.
See you later.
Like it can perfectly represent a calculator, can it? But there are some things that are fuzzy and down to interpretation, I think is kind of what it comes down to. You think since it's a computer here and it's a computer there, it's just rules to rules. All you have to do is write the translation. But I think there is an element of you can't bit for bit recreate everything that happens on another completely different kind of CPU. I think we're a bit beyond that. That requires like the ability to simulate when electrons light up and when a particular like logic gate passes through a voltage and what that voltage is. Like to recreate it on a molecular level would take a we don't have those computers yet. And I think some of that is what bakes into the dev tools and the code of games, is that it is sort of hardwired to the guts of how the machine works, writing to the metal. That's the idea of that. You can get some pretty great performance out of that. You can make some pretty quick and dirty dev tools that work all the time, every time, no matter what. And that's the whole idea. They have to be reliable and fast. That's how you do it. Like, imagine you design furniture. Think about this. Imagine you design furniture and you have to make a couch. Except you can make a couch knowing that there's no door on the entire planet that's more narrow than 4.5 feet. No matter what, every door in every apartment ever will always be that size minimum. That's the kind of way that people can make games for hardware. They can make certain assumptions. And then now suddenly it's like, well, now you're having to take this couch and plop it into a reality where doors can be 3 inches wide, or they can be 15,000 miles wide. And you're like, well, it has to get through all those doors. And the door can change size while you're going through it. I don't know where I'm going with this, but that's kind of the analogy. Alright. Oh yeah, okay, well it's been definitely a few hours. Time to go back to the travel agency and get fucked. That is a weird door. There's a lot of them. I will say, it doesn't crash. It doesn't crash. All the visual effects seem to be there. It does seem like it should be better though, right? I think it's more a function of the fact that this emulator was created for a particular software environment, and I'm not running it in that environment either. I don't know when this was released, but now that's when it gets next level, when you have to install a virtual machine to run an emulator. Like the most obscure thing. That's kind of where Demo Disc was getting though. Have to install a virtual machine to run a demo, but like the demo is also a wrapper around a DOS game or something. It's just like, fuck. This is ridiculous. Get my pet symbol.
There. Good kitty.
So similar problems occur when programming for different microcontrollers. What kind of microcontrollers? What are you working? When is the next Shenmue coming out?
Eat it.
I don't think there's a date on it. Can the cat eat dried squid? Yeah? Okay.
You don't have to gulp it down.
Does gulp it down mean the cat's very hungry? I'll try feeding another one. We'll see what it says.
Here, eat it. It's tasty. Seems you were hungry, huh?
Oh shit. Still hungry. I gotta keep feeding this cat. What do you want? Some salami? Ooh.
Here, eat it. It's tasty.
I'm an electrician. I do DIY electronics too. Ah, cool.
You don't have to gulp it down.
Okay, well, it went back to the first one, so cats are just greedy. I think you're right. Rio Thiel. When is the next Star Citizen coming out? Yeah, I want Star Citizen 2. Actually, I have had cats. You're right. They just eat whatever they see. It's a mission. Sometimes cats eat so much they puke. Yeah. Actually, I've seen that. They just be like that. Just always afraid of starving. Didn't I sleep? Why is it 10 o'clock? Did I not? Did I go all the way back to the... I did. I went all the way back and I didn't sleep. Oh my gosh. I'm so dumb. Getting distracted.
Look at the time.
Damn it. I am getting awfully hungry though. Now that it was brought up. Hoo boy. I really am curious to see what happens next in this game, but I think I'm gonna actually stop just so I can eat something. Because yeah. I was cruising for a while, somebody brought it up, and then all of a sudden my stomach was like, oh yeah, food. Whoops. Yes, card text. That is exactly. That's, you know, that's what all Dreamcasts say at this point in the game. I have to give my fat cat more than 1 cup of food a day, gladly throw it up anywhere. Everywhere. Nice. God, this game's so good. Eat the cat, feed the bed, go to Hong Kong. 1, 2, 3. That easy. Ugh. Cats only love you to the extent you can feed them and you can home them. You ever see a homeless person with a cat? No, but dogs live and die beside them. Hashtag I never thought about it that way. You're 100% right, though. Man. Cats are assholes, huh? I guess it is a clean relationship. I've seen homeless people with cats, really? Okay. I gotta admit, I haven't studied the phenomenon. Okay. Nothing happened, but I'm saving anyway. I think I'll hang it up there. Thanks for watching, everybody. There's always a natural cap on the length of streams, and it's mainly related to whether or not there's food available. So I gotta cook something. But thanks for watching. I thought I was gonna play other stuff, and then I didn't. Maybe I'll do that after this. Frostpunk would be cool to get into. Anyway. I'm ditching. I gotta eat. I gotta eat. And I don't know. I don't want to stream all day. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Catch you next time.
The seat of their pants, as you will learn to do in Activision's Barnstorming cartridge. The first step towards earning your wings is to map out each course. In game variation number 1, you must fly through a total of 10 barns in the least time possible. You control the altitude of your plane as well as acceleration via the fire button. Unfortunately, you can't keep the accelerator floored through the whole course. You're going to have to slow down to maneuver your way through flocks of geese. Hit one and it will slow you down. If you forget what obstacle is coming up, fly at a medium altitude that will let you go up or down in time to clear a windmill or duck under a barn roof. If you know you are approaching a pair of barns, keep the accelerator floored as you pass through both of them. The geese fly in a set pattern you can learn to recognize, unless you hit one of them. As you can see here, there are ways to thread your plane through the flock. The pattern of barns and windmills is easier to memorize and ensures a faster run once you know it. To get you airborne and give you a head start, here's the pattern of barns and windmills for game variation number 1. Here's the pattern for game variation number 2. And here's the pattern for game variation number 3. Happy flying!
in an average week. The networks bring you 6 made-for-TV movies. Dull. 18 hours of sitcoms. Ditto. 35 hours of infomercials. Insane. 44 hours of soap operas. Very dull. 62 hours of reruns. I saw that. And 3.2 days of commercials. Now, it's payback time. Oh, what do you mean? You see, there are only 3 of them. You mean the networks? Yeah, the old-style networks, and they're fading away. But there are 30 million of us. Yeah, everyone with a camcorder and a VCR. And now we've got a powerful new weapon against blah, blah, blah vision. What's the new weapon? It's new software. Yeah. It's new hardware. Hey. It's the next generation of the most successful video tool of all time. A whole new video toaster. It'll be the end of blah, blah, blah television. The Video Toaster 4000.
Toaster 4000 takes the power away from the network and gives it to the people. With Toaster 4000, we can make television better than the networks, and we don't have to answer to anyone.
So all I've tried to do in my 21 years in Scientology, with the help of my church and the leaders of my church, is to take the opportunity to take the legacy of LRH's technology out into the world, to get on the comm lines of the world, and to actually do something to change the condition of my fellow man.
You know, there's a difference between reading LRH's references on psychiatry and then actually cogniting to them, and cogniting what that influence is really all about, and what an effect it actually does have on society and on mankind. And, you know, once you become aware of that, you just have to do something about it.
You know, when something like Scientology and Dynetics has saved your life and given you a new lease on it, you know, you really don't feel like you have a choice but to share it with people. I mean, it's that simple. This is a really important thing for mankind, and it's okay to help someone. And all I'm doing by disseminating is helping someone. I like these people too much to not have them